Hi, welcome everybody to the grand finale of Slay the Spire here on the long game. Game. I'm Ben, and joining me is a Surge.
Game.
And a Wheeler.
Long.
And a Paul on tech.
Hello.
Hold on, I gotta change this camera perspective again.
Do you not like being smaller than Wheeler?
What do you mean?
I got some bad news for you, bud.
What are you talking about?
He is. It's true.
I'm perfectly
Surge is the
normal size.
largest of all of us. There's no disputing this fact. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are super excited for this. I definitely think about this game while we're not playing it because I like playing Slay the Spire with friends. And today we will be figuring out whether we win or we lose. This is the final episode.
It ends now.
It's ending. But I think we can do it.
I'm the watcher.
Yeah. I mean, also, whether we win or lose, we unlocked a bunch of stuff for whenever someone decides to play this more or whatever. So we made accomplishments, and it was the friends we made along the way.
Yatta.
Yeah. And we want to thank you for all of your support over at our Patreon. At patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do this, so thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're not following, consider doing so. Dongle the bongle, do all that great stuff. Let us know down below if you want to see this again. Because we're always this feels like a long game that can always be reached into the back pocket for when we want to do filming, and no spoilies, but there may be a change to the long game in the future. Oh me, oh my.
No.
Anything could happen.
What?
So we're going to get into it in a brief second because, surprise, we actually have a little bonus thing that we wanted to show off. We had a friend of the channel reach out for a sweet little advertisement that Gramathy has filmed, and we wanted to show that off to you. So without further ado, take it away, Paul.
Hey, this is an ad, but before I start doing it, I need to find... I knew it was on one of these shelves. Dusk City Outlaws. You might remember us playing this. It's a 3 to 6 player tabletop role-playing in a box experience where you are a team doing a heist. It's super fun. You can do it as a one-shot or as a campaign, and it's by our friend Rodney Thompson and Scratchpad Publishing. And I'm very excited to tell you that they are back with a Kickstarter for Neon City Outlaws, building on the gameplay of Dusk City Outlaws, but taking it to a cyberpunk world that the players create as part of the game. In fact, it combines Dusk City Outlaws with Scratchpad's other games, Spectaculars, for the world-building element. So the players will sit down, collaboratively define the city and the setting that this is all taking place in, and then, as the right kind of people, perform a heist, but cyberpunk this time. It is still for 3 to 6 players, and it is designed for one-shots or extended campaigns. You get 2 books, the city building book and the core rulebook for Neon City Outlaws. They are in the last week of their Kickstarter, and you should go take a look.
Boom! So there you go. Jump scare. So the game is still over there. We worked with Rodney before and reached out. And all about supporting indie developers and especially in the tabletop RPG space. Game. So hey, if you are a tabletop enjoyer and you want to support a game in that is need of kickstarting and funding, go check out the link. The handy dandy check commandy is in chat right now. You can do !neon, go check it out. Go support it. Because like I said, always very important to support specifically the board gaming and tabletop RPG environment, because board game good. Great. All right. Y'all boys want to play?
Would you like to play a game?
Hold on. I gotta restart Wheeler.
I was thinking he'd be like one of those Pez dispensers. We just feed him eggs.
Thank you for having me. Diet Coca-Cola, please.
Aspartame.
I need aspartame.
Aspartame. Okay. Y'all ready to play?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, maybe you're tuning in, you haven't seen us play. This is Slay the Spire. We're on Act 3. Serge is playing the Watcher. You don't really necessarily have a specific build as much as you're just doing Watcher things.
I mean, the specific build is just Watcher things. If this was
You rush down.
if this was the computer version, which we'll never reference again, this deck would be infinite. I would have infinite damage and infinite block. Instead, I just have a very high amount of block and a very high amount of damage.
Which used to not be the case, but then you got Mental Fortress and...
I had no block, now I have all the block.
yeah, forever. I am playing Silent, and it took a little while to get going, but I have a sick little poison build that I dump the max amount of poison you can do in this game onto something, and then I turn into a ghost and can take no damage or take minimal damage.
Does it actually say you can't go above 30 poison?
In the game, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I think in here.
We only saw that from chat, but you know.
I mean, you could definitely take a peek.
I'll check.
Yeah.
That is in the manual. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
I mean, especially since I got burst.
That's what I mean. You have the ability to deal so much poison.
Yeah. I mean, 30 damage a turn is pretty good in a game where things only get to like 120.
Oh, it's even worse. There can't be more than 30 poison combined on all enemies. It's not even 30 on one.
Like a cap.
Yeah, 30 flat in a fight.
This game's a prison.
Oh my god.
Can't have any fun.
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
Well,
Pack it
now
up,
that I know
pack
that
it
my
up.
build
Yeah.
is garbage and sucks, Surge can't go infinite. I can't make a bajillion poison. Ben, how's yours?
I've got all the block.
Yeah, we found out that you can actually go above 10 block.
Yeah, yours was just
You can limit
what
break?
You thought.
Yeah.
What the
Yours
hell,
is
man?
fine. There's 20.
Why
is the
do you
limit?
get to have all the fun?
Because somebody in chat was like, you shouldn't decide what you're doing before you do it. And it's like, yeah, but do you know
Why?
who you're talking to?
Yeah.
I'm going to get the deck that I want.
Yeah,
and
it's
then I got
gonna
the
happen.
deck that I want.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
So yeah, and now it's time to discover which boss we're playing.
Who's it gonna be?
Do you have a hope?
I want a donut,
I want donut.
but I also want to fight the donut.
I like Dognut, yeah. All right, so 1 or a 2 is
One
what we're
or a
hoping
two,
for. So
yeah.
I'm hoping for not a 5 or a 6.
Sure.
I'm very I am curious to see what the time eater does in this. How they
It's got to be tough in co-op.
Because yeah, it's in the. I don't know what it does. I'll just leave it at that. Hey, we got a 4. It's the one we didn't talk about.
All right, it's gonna be the Burb.
This is the awakened one.
Yeah, King of the Crows.
We'll figure out what they do. So there's a speculation that it probably has something to do with playing powers.
Maybe, yeah.
Caca!
Great. You ready to get in our first fight,
Our
everybody?
first fight.
First fight of Act 3. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, what are we fighting here? Surge.
Surge, you're facing down the Maw.
Hey, it's like the Jawworm, but bigger and angrier.
Yeah. Me, I'm fighting down the Spire Growth.
Gross.
Jesus.
More like the Spire gross, am I right?
Yeah. And Wheeler, you've got an Orb Walker who doesn't spawn another thing. Cool. Oh, I guess that's just that event usually.
Yeah.
So we've just got 3 big assholes.
22, 28, and 28 HP, respectively. I like that for yours, Ben. Turn 1 takes none action.
Yeah. and
Must
then-
be nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
And then the rest of the turns, it deals 5 damage, then 6 damage, all of which is always going to constantly be spreading out.
Yeah, the Maw is very kind, is going to AoE vulnerable everybody, but go last.
Oh, that's
Thank
nice.
you.
And the Orb Walker is just going to continuously get bigger and scarier.
And just to make sure the audience knows, it's still only ones that you guys care about in terms of your artifacts, right?
It's true.
Correct.
Yeah, we have no new rolling ones.
All right, let's see what our starting hands look like here.
Sure.
Wait, I still have basics in my deck? Oh, no.
You were so Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go.
That's not bad.
All right, I start at 4 energy now because of my boss relic.
Yeah, I'm going to start at 5. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And block.
Well, I can do fancy fun things as well.
So we got to roll to see
Yep.
what's happening to
Oh,
Wheeler here.
this might like supercharge Wheeler. All right, we got a 3.
So Wheeler's getting hit for 2. Nothing bad is happening to Ben, and I. I would like to start the fight by using the Courier. Once per combat, I get to look at the top potion or relic. I may buy it or discard it. So we don't have any. I don't have any potions currently. Do you think it's worth it for a potion because I can hand those around, or should I just get a relic? Like, relic is
relics
obviously
are usually
stronger.
cool, but potions are usually more instantly applicable to things.
I don't think there will ever be a bad. Like you'll just want to buy every potion.
Yeah.
But you may run into relics that are not.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think
Want a
potion's
potion?
just safer.
Let's do potion for now. Yeah. What do we got? An energy potion for $2.
Don't mind if he doozles.
Yeah. I'll spend $2. I'll spend $2 every day.
Before people do their math, I would like to draw cards to see if I get Juggernaut.
Yeah.
I'm going to shrug it off. I get 3 block and I draw a card. Whoop. That's a strike. I'm going to go to 3 energy because I have this and this. So I start with 5.
Sick.
I'm going to use Shrug It Off. I'm going to go up to 5 block. I did not draw my
shame.
Juggernaut, but I can give any player up to 4 block. or
You're the
2
only
player.
person taking damage.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And you've already
you
fully blocked. So I'm probably just gonna put a bunch of damage onto the maw.
I will be poisoning up my guy, and I'm gonna greed with my catalyst.
I can do 13 damage.
Is it I think we all just kind of focus our own fight for now.
Okay.
Y'all cool with that? All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do mine first. I'm going to spend 2 to bounce this flask. I'm going to use this. I'll put him all on my good friend, the Spire growth.
Cool.
And then I'm going to poison stab it to go down to 1 to deal 2 damage because I have a strength because I drew my parasite.
Oh, sick.
And bring this up to 5. I guess I could just catalyst now because it's at what? 26, so it just dies in 2 turns.
I mean, I don't think there's any reason not to catalyst.
I just
'Cause,
wondered
like,
if I wanted to well-laid plants and
well, if you go a turn later, then it doesn't die any faster.
it's true.
Like
yeah.
the chances of you being able to one-shot it next turn when it's just dead in 2 turns anyways.
Yeah, I would just stack it up, and then next turn you can block, and
Sure.
you're done.
I will set up and catalyst, so it goes to 15 poison.
I won't need another dice.
We're gonna need another dice. That's why I brought this one. Whoop.
Wheeler, you can continue your turn because you're already halfway through yours.
I'm going to. Well, hold on. Because I can maybe kill your maw.
I don't have Wrath right now. I can do a little bit of stance
Yeah,
to see.
you dance, because my stuff is going to be the same no matter
Well, my
what.
thought is I can just Mental Fortress Strike, pass with Ice Cream, and have 6 energy next turn, and then it's probably dead instead of spending a bunch of energy and maybe miss.
Sure. Then
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, actually, I might even just 3 energy to Mental Fortress. Go into. Actually, hold on. Check out what I can do here. So I'm going to spend 1 energy to put Mental Fortress into play.
We've ran out of space.
Put it into here.
There's my power now. I'm going to play a Mental Fortress. Then I'm going to spend.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I didn't realize it was staying there.
Oh, well, it's a power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you do...
Yeah, I'll move
This.
stuff in a second. Can
There you
people
go.
see?
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. All right. Then Wheeler, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Calm and I'm going to play Vigilance. I'm actually going to give you 2 block because I see you have Body Slam in your hand, so that sets you up for bigger play. And if I pass with 1 energy, then if I get into Wrath, like I don't think it's worth it to play a strike right now for just 2 damage.
I'm at 7 block. I'm then going to use 2 energy down to 1 to Impervious. I gain 6 block, so I go up to 13. Then I am going to use Ghostly Armor to go up to 15 block. I'm then going to Body Slam this for 15.
So it's at 22, so it's going to go to 5.
Feeling pretty good about our builds, guys.
Cool.
I think we made a good call here.
All right, their turn.
I guess also I'm going to flip my blue candle and exhaust this base strike.
Oh, you can exhaust any card?
Once per combat, exhaust up to 2 cards in my hand.
Sick.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right.
I'm also going to calipers, I think.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, Orb Walker is going to do 2 damage and then get 2 strength.
So I went up to 16 from my thing, and I go down to 14.
and
So I have 14 block.
And sorry, at the end step, mine should actually go down from 26 to 11. That's math.
Yep.
Great. It does nothing.
We all get vulnerable.
This one does nothing.
Oh, sorry,
and then we get vulnerable from the last one.
Yep. So we're going to take double damage if it hits us.
Okay.
Next turn.
Yeah, I'm going to
have 5
scry. I'm going to
energy.
use my golden eye
Sure.
here first. Poison stab, just to see if I can grab some things to help.
All right. I think it's dead.
You all able to do your things?
Do you have another red thingy? We need one to track what the maw is going
It's
to do.
true, yes. I mean, yes. There. It should be going. There, it's going to go hit.
Yep.
I don't want any of these. Neat. I'm just vibing now.
All right, and then roll a d6.
Whee! 3!
We got a 3 again. So that means bash, bash, buff, buff. Oh, got 2 strength. I don't think it matters.
I mean, this thing's dying to Wheeler this turn, I assume. Oh, maybe not.
I can kill it.
Yeah, I can do 6 damage to it.
Okay.
Cool. Rock and roll.
I got watcher things. Should I try and kill mine?
You should try and kill yours.
Kill yours.
Okay. I'm going to go to 4 energy. I'm going to play Rushdown. So I have Rushdown and I have Mental Fortress now. I'm in calm. I'm going to spend 1 energy.
Wait, that's a very good point.
What's that?
22 minus 15 is 7.
Minus 15. Okay.
Is that how much? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Eruption, dealing 2 damage to the maw.
Damn. Let's go, Eddie.
I'm going to gain 2 energy. I'm going to go into Wrath, and then my Rushdown, which I have in play, is going to draw me. Oh, what am I doing? Picking it up. I'm going to draw 2 cards, and then I'm going to gain 2 block from my Mental Fortress.
Yes, sir.
My hand is cut down, tantrum, crescendo. Then I'm going to use my Akabeko to get +1 strength, and then I've got this Wrath. So Tantrum is going to hit for 6 damage.
Okay, that goes to 20.
And it's going to go on top of my deck. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it for 2 to cut through Fate, to draw Tantrum, and look at the top card. I'll put Inner Peace into my graveyard. I'd like to hit it for... Sorry, I was supposed to spend 1 energy there. I'm going to go to 3 energy. I'm going to Tantrum, hitting it for 4. I'd like to hit it for 2. Drawing Tantrum, looking at the top card. I'll leave that there. I'd
You
like
get to draw cards too? Oh, at the cut through
off
fate.
the cut through
Nice.
Fate. I get to
Yeah.
draw 1. I get to look at the next one.
Dang.
Then I don't know if it's going to die. It's at 12.
Yeah.
That's frustrating. I'm going to stance just to get some block here. So I'm going to go to Tranquility. This is going to go into Exhaust. I'm in Calm. I'm going to gain 2 block. I'm going to use Crescendo to gain 2 block and go into Wrath. And then I'm going to hit it for another 4.
Tight. So it's going to go end at 8.
And then I'm going to end my turn with 6 block, 2 energy, and in Wrath.
What are you going to do, Pally?
Well, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this doesn't count. 1, 2, 3. I can deal 6, but I can deal that spread out however I want. This thing's dying no matter what.
Yeah. I got
Okay.
him already good.
Do you have additional damage?
I can try and find some for sure.
I mean, if you put damage on, I don't know, this, then we just kill that next turn.
Yeah. Do you wanna go and see what we draw?
Sure. I'm just deciding if I want to backflip or calculated gamble.
Yeah.
I would backflip first.
Yeah, that seems correct. I'm gonna pay 1 backflip. I go to 2 block, draw 2 cards. I mean, I guess I could have burst backflip. Nope. All my defenses are on the bottom here. I'm gonna gamble to discard 5 cards and draw 5 cards. There's a neutralize, there's a strike. Hey, look, it's like the beginning. Bane. So I have the ability, because I've only used 1, to do 4 damage for somebody.
If you could put 2 damage on that, 2 damage on that.
Then we just sort of win. Yeah, DM, I do that.
Okay.
So 2 and then 2. And I guess technically that thing gets a week. Haha.
I'm going
And
to...
you're going to finish off the maw?
Yeah, I'm going to go to 2, and Juggernauts, whenever I gain block, I get to shoot something for 2. Then I'm going to go to 1, and Sentinel, gaining 3 block up to 17, and I'm
that
going to
4?
deal 2 damage to the Maw. Then I'm going to use my last energy to use Strike Plus to deal 2 damage to the Maw, so it goes to 2. And then at the end of turn, I'm going to get an
Block from the
armor
blue
from the
thing,
Frozen
yeah.
Core, going up to 18 block, and I'll deal 2 to this.
All right.
And then this dies
This
to
dies to
poison.
poison. Yep. And then this is weak, but you're vulnerable. So it would do double. I mean, I guess it just literally doesn't matter. All right, all
I
right.
have 18 block,
Yeah.
brother.
And then you know what? And then I don't think there's any draw where we possibly don't kill this. So just go to the end of the fight.
I'm pretty comfy
Yeah,
with that.
it's dead. It's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah. I draw a tantrum and I'm in wrath, so it's already 4
I'm just going to
damage.
defend and kill it.
All right, well.
Although chat points out that there is an achievement for filling your block, your
max
full
block.
20 block.
But we don't have the app for achievements.
Well, we've got the book.
Oh.
We've got the power of paper.
Oh, that's
It's got little check marks. Yeah, it's
I'll get to 20 block later. Don't worry.
fine. It'll happen.
Yeah, it'll
We'll
happen.
save it for when the boss happens.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so we get to do some stuff. Wheeler, you get a coin.
Oh wow.
You also get a coin for the.
I'm gonna get a coin for the fight and a coin from a relic. So I'll get 2 coins total.
Sure. So I guess let's just do it one time. Wheeler, you get to do a draft.
Get the
Regular
top
old
3.
draft. Yep.
Spot weakness. Blood for blood.
Wow, the
And
triple rare.
rage.
Or uncommon, but that's
I
fine.
don't really want any of these.
Big skip.
The die is 2 or 3.
You don't really care about strength scaling currently.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm just
all right.
gonna pass.
All right. So
Dun-dun.
I get a coin, a potion, and
Oh.
so I get a Gambler's Brew. Change the
good.
die to any number.
Oh,
That That is huge.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if either you or I have it. So
Yeah, well, we'll just figure out. Yeah,
Yeah,
basically, any turn that it does a roll that we care about.
yeah.
God, that's gonna,
That's gonna be big.
We'll just make sure. We'll just make
That's
sure.
gonna be
yeah,
big.
yeah.
All right, and then I get a draft. So we got Predator, 3 damage. Any player draws 2. Oh, that's kind of nice. Riddle with holes. The triple or the quad shiv, or Sneaky Strike, 3 if I discard a card, gain 2. No, this is all stinkers.
Big skip.
Yeah, I mean Predator is kind of cool. Drawing card, letting someone else draw cards is neat, but
This is me?
fine. Yep, this is you.
All right.
So you're gonna get 2 coins.
Yes, 1 from my relic and 1 from the fight.
Yeah, and then a draft.
All right, we got Third Eye blind, Carve Reality blind, Windmill Strike. Windmill Strike's a little interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it just gets to kind of chill until,
The turn I want to hit with it. I don't know if
and then it does 10, or no, right? It's not
No,
double.
it doesn't double the damage here. It only does 6. That's sort of the thing. Like 2 energy is kind of whatever. I never get to upgrade. Oh my god, +5 if it was retained is really quite something. Yeah, without the ability to do like a double damage or something off of it, it's a little bit less interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we talked that we were feeling pretty strong about our deck, so I think what mostly we want to do is remove stuff, so we might avoid a lot of monster fights this time.
Or
but,
I need card draw.
remove or upgrade.
yeah, remove or upgrade. Unfortunately, Surge can't upgrade at fires
anymore because of the fusion hammer.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
I'll just skip.
Yeah. All right, cool. So what do we think? We want to go?
We didn't really talk about our pathing.
No,
here.
we did not. So, yeah.
If we want card removes, question marks are events that get rid of card removes. Shops are up there.
Yeah.
We do have more booty.
We still have 2 boot slots. We have not used any. We had an idea for last time, but
Yeah.
we ended up not going with it.
I'm kind of in favor of go with me on this journey. Question mark, boot jump, elite, and
Yeah.
then think about our life choices at that point.
I think so. Yeah, and then we can either we get a shop and then elite, or we can do shop.
Triple shop
To
or
shop,
triple elite.
yeah.
Yeah, if we skip all the elites, we could have 3 shops. Unfortunately, they're all lined up with each other.
I do like question, leap to question,
Yep.
elite,
Shop.
shop.
Think about our life
leap
choices.
Think about our life choices, but potential leap to shop or elite, and then
Sure.
campfire.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
all right.
we have 2 jumps, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, question mark.
Okay.
What do we got?
We've not done a ton of events, so.
Because we're going to a question mark, I get 2
Right,
gold.
and Wheeler can actually fund a lot of these shop things
Yeah.
too.
I got
I guess there's no point in keeping the
boots.
No.
Like you might as well use them if you can.
Unless there's like something that cares about how many relics you have. But. Secret portal, one choice for the entire party, strangely placed into one of the living walls of is the swirling magical portal. If enter the portal, immediately move up to any room, ignoring paths. You can't move backwards. Okay, so this is
We lost the floor.
we lost a.
We just lost the floor.
I mean, we could go to the end.
This
right
would be
now.
great if we're like, God, hey, you don't want to get done in 15 minutes?
Yeah.
We can just go
The
straight to the
quickest- the
boss
quickest
right
stream.
now. Thinking.
Great. Hey, no, I think we'll pass actually.
Thanks for the 2 gold, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
that was a cool event.
The
That's
little,
two
little
golds.
mulligan. Hey, how about we go to this question mark, guys?
Yeah,
Sure.
the first question mark of the run.
Another 2 gold.
Yeah. I can't believe we've never been to a question mark before.
Winding halls. Okay. As you ascend the twisting pathways, you notice them inexplicably shift before your eyes. Each person gets their choice, which is add 2 random card rewards to your deck, press on to heal 3 HP and gain a curse, or just lose 2 HP. Cool. We are
low rolling on these
low
events.
rolling on events.
So you either get hurt, get cursed, or get unskippable card rewards. So I'm gonna take the heal because I can't be cursed.
yeah.
I'm just going to take 2.
But you're
I'll just
also.
take 2. I healed 2 at things, so I'm chilling.
What's that, Paul?
Oh, I'd say you're already at full, but yeah, I see you're taking it because you don't want any of the other ones.
Yeah, correct.
Cool. All right. So based on how this has gone,
Cool events, bro.
Third time's
Third one can't be bad.
All right, so we're gonna jump.
Let's use the boot.
All right,
the boot.
we're booting.
It can't be.
It can't be bad. Mathematically impossible.
Never met a fallacy I didn't like.
Oh, this is such a good one.
All right, see rewarded.
Yeah, this is
Suddenly
like the
you
best
feel the
possible
party's
one.
wishes begin to coalesce and manifest themselves into reality. One choice for the party. So all players will either A, gain 5, heal up to full and gain a curse, upgrade 2 cards and lose 3 HP, or the party fights a random Act 1 boss. The fight rewards are relic and card.
You want to fight a Act 1 boss?
I mean, I kind of do.
It's basically an elite,
Yeah, I'd fight an Act 1 boss.
right? Yeah, the other option is upgrade 2. I don't know how many upgrades you 2 have in your deck that you care about.
You don't get a. It's just a regular relic, not a boss relic, I guess.
No, yeah, it's just a regular relic.
Still, relics are good.
Yeah, I mean,
I got stuff I can upgrade, but they're not big upgrades.
Sure.
yeah, I mean, and the relics allow. Yeah, I mean, relics are good.
Let's just go fight. Let's go fight a boss.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So the fight rewards are, when it says relic, is that 1 relic for all of us, or is it 3 relics?
It's-
because it's like an elite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, each one of us will get 1.
And then we
Yeah.
draft them.
Yeah,
Sure.
and we could draft them like
Yeah.
that.
Great.
Let's bully an Act 1 boss.
I was. I mean, somebody mentioned that this is the only chance that Surge has to upgrade a card, really, but.
It's true.
I don't need upgrades.
Yeah, he's vibing. Okay, well, I gotta dig them out.
But you weren't expecting an Act 1 boss.
I was not.
All right, who we fighting, Ben?
So
We got Hexaghost.
Is it
We got the Slime.
not the one you already did, or could
No, it could be the
it'd be a
same.
random one.
Or we got the Guardian. And we roll for boss. We are
5.
fighting
We're
the
slime.
Slimbo. All right.
Nice. Hex. The Guardian was the one we did before, right?
No, we did the.
We fought Hexaghost.
We did
Oh,
Hexaghost.
Hexaghost. Right,
yeah.
right.
But now we get to fight Slime Boss. All
Aw.
right. Okay, so this buddy boy is gonna have 66 HP.
He's
Oh, that's pretty
So
cute.
cute.
he's adorable.
Oh, look, it tries to do 6
6 damage. Oh no.
I mean, is the first boss that poisoned you guys.
Yeah. Okay, so on death at the On death at the start of the next round, summon a large slime, an acid slime, and a spike slime in that order from the summon deck for each player.
Okay.
So does each one of us get those 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go from 1 slime to fighting 9 slime.
I'm still not.
Yeah, hey, that's chill. So
Get some starting hands.
I'm just trying to think. Like, I probably don't want. Yeah, it's fine.
So
I'm just thinking I probably don't want to poison this guy.
It's probably better on this than the little slimes, would be my guess.
I suppose I just can't really do anything once I've shot my my poison load.
Does this guy drop 3 poison on everybody? Is that what he's?
That's
No,
not poison. That's
it's the
dazed status.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the one that
Okay.
goes into your discard pile.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad.
I'm actually gonna start by scrying 3.
Sure.
See ya. That's really interesting. Okay.
Wait. I guess I could technically switch over to boss music now.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is
Oh,
a
yeah.
boss.
In the computer game that we don't ever reference, the music is actually slightly different too, which is kind of cool.
I'm pretty sure you mean the Switch game.
Oh, pardon me. And the iPad release that I play on when I travel.
I was gonna say, yeah. Okay, well,
I started with Rushdown.
tight.
My hand sucks, but maybe I'll draw Juggernaut. So I'm going to start off with a Shrug It Off.
Yeah.
My hand sucks, so I'm going to start off with a Shrug It Off.
Okay.
Well,
And 6 block.
5.
Oh,
Only one of them's upgraded.
All right.
None of this matters. I'm going to True Grit and exhaust the strike.
Sick.
And then I am going to
How much block does that give you?
1.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really want to exhaust these. This isn't even going to attack, right?
No.
Nope.
I mean, just chill there.
I'm going to defend.
Yeah. I'd like to start by revealing a relic off the top of the deck, please.
You got it. It's
Big hit.
Warpaint. Upgrade a starter, defend.
And another skill.
Okay.
Then discard this item. So I'd have to pay 8 for that?
Yeah.
Sure, I have 1 defend left in my deck. There's $8.
Great. There you go.
So, and 1 other skill. I could. It's going to be defend and empty mind.
Cool.
So this is going to be empty mind plus, draw 3 cards, and this is now going to be a defend plus.
Oh, do we roll?
Yes, we sure do. 5.
I mean, I guess we can leave. Oh, and discard it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also like, I don't really want to use any of my stuff. I just don't know if I want to poison it, because again, once I do the full send,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to really do anything to the ads.
Do we know how much HP the ads have though? Because if they only have like sub 10 HP, then like your burst catalyst doesn't do
Yeah.
a ton either. Because like, yeah, I think the 15 damage per turn matters most when it can do lots of damage.
Sure.
But all right, I'm gonna play Rushdown.
Okay.
I'm going to enter Wrath and draw 2 cards and do 2 damage to Slimbo. Boop, boop.
Sorry. Yes.
Hey, look, a defend plus and an empty mind.
Did you shuffle?
I did, actually.
Okay.
I did. No, I mean, the funny thing is I put them at the bottom. The fact that I drew both of those together, this is a bad draw, actually. I don't want these now. Should I stance now, or should I just play defend plus and then pass the turn with Tranquility in hand? I mean, again, I don't really need to worry too much about anything.
I'm just going to Wraith Form this turn, I think. So.
Defend plus, I'll give myself 2 block, because I don't want to take 1 damage off of Wrath, and I'll just pass.
Cool. I am going to Wraith Form.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm actually going to hold on to these 3. I'm going to retain these 3 using my Runic Pyramid.
Gives us all squiggles.
Yeah, everyone gets some squiggles that go into their bin here,
Love squiggles.
and that's that. Moves on to the next little bit. So I do that.
All right, so we're going to take Oh, we also are all vulnerable. No, it's AoE. Now we're going to take 3 AoE and 2 more squiggles. I'd like to kill it this turn.
Okay.
Well, I don't want 5 in my deck. That's going to be like 60% of my deck, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I get a strength for this turn, which is kind of tight, and I have a blade dance.
All right, I have 6 energy. I'm just going to use 1 and put Mental Fortress into play before I do anything else.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. I didn't get any of my poison givings.
Did you get the card that can give someone an energy?
I did retain that. Yeah.
Set up.
Okay. I drew my Juggernaut, so I'm using at least 2 of that to Juggernaut.
All right, well here, I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. Just going to put some damage on it, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can give somebody some
Yeah.
stuff they want.
So I'm going to use my Akabeko. I'm going to use 6 damage to the boss. Between Tantrum, Wrath Stance, Akabeko, I'm going to put it down to 58.
Cool, nice.
Then I'm going to use Tranquility to gain 2 block and go into Calm. Then I'm going to use Crescendo to gain 2 block. Oh, I'm actually over 6 energy. Maybe instead what I'm supposed to do.
I think you can go over. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if you. I don't know if
we
you
can go over defense. Why can't
know-
we go over that?
Yeah, I don't know if we can cap over that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use. Does anybody need block? Oh,
I'll take block.
I'll give you block. So I'll play Vigilance instead to give you 2 block, and I'll gain 2 block off of that.
Which deals 2 damage to that.
Yeah. Then when I go into Crescendo, I go to 6 instead. And I draw 2 cards, which are Tantrum and Cut Through Fate. Then I'd like to hit it for 4. Then I'd like to hit it for 2. Draw Cut Through Fate, and I'll leave that as my top draw. Then I'd like to hit it for 4 again. I should actually be at 6 block because I went a stance. No, 4 block. 4 block. Because I went Wrath, Calm. Went from Wrath to Calm back to Wrath. So 4 block means I'm full blocking.
Okay. Wheeler, what do you got going on?
Wrath, calm.
I have
Calm. Wrath.
2 energy, so I'm either getting 6 block dealing 2, or I'm getting 4 block and dealing 4.
Did we mark the 2 damage?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. I'm just trying to see, because, like, if I... I'd like to do that, potentially. I don't suppose you can give me 3 block.
I can give you 4 block if you want.
Sure. Because in total, if that happens, I can do 3...
Wait, aren't you in Wraith form?
I'm in Wraith form. I just mean if I don't have to take 1, I don't have to take 1.
Oh, I can give you, yeah, I can give you 2 block, so you don't have to take anything.
It would still be 3 damage in total coming in. Basically, I have to either block all of it or take 1. It's fine. Like, I can take 1. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I was just saying, because, like, if I don't have to, because I can always just, like, I have piercing wail and stuff, but I kind of wanted to save it maybe for later, but who knows? Because I want to do these ones, and I have my strength this turn. I don't know why I have this one over from last time. So my blades and whatnot are.
I mean, I can give you 4 block. That's fine.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I would take it, and then that way I just don't have to take any damage. But it's not a big deal. If we want to put in, it's probably better to do your 4 damage or whatever. It's fine either way. I could take 1.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to defend plus. I go up to 4 block and deal 2.
44.
I'm going to ghostly armor.
42.
Go up to 6 and deal 2.
Cool.
What are you doing, Ben?
I'm going to use 1 to use well-laid plans, so I can retain up to 2 cards on the end of my turn. And then I'm going to Blade Dance for 1, which gives me 2 shivs, and I get to go Boop Boop, which is 4 damage because I have Strength this turn.
All right, so it's down to 38.
And then I'm going to, I think it's just Bane. Yeah, I'm going to Bane for 3 damage.
Boop, boop, boop. All right, it's at 35.
There you go.
End of turn, I gain 1 block and deal 2.
Great.
It's at 33. I end the turn in Wrath. I deal 1 damage to myself. I'm at 3 block.
I'm ending the turn and retaining Catalyst and Burst.
Yeah, I'm going to retain my block this turn.
Yeah, there's a good chance you draw.
Yeah, I'm going to draw the Booty Bash.
Tight. Okay. So it's going to do 3 damage to everyone.
Blech.
I will take 1.
I've got 4 block. And we each get 2.
2 more statuses.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Kind of wish I had kept that purity potion I gave you. All right. 1, 2. So energy does cap at 6.
It does.
The rules.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am big energy capping.
Oops. What are these 6? Should just be 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. All right. Deal a bunch of damage to it. Oh, you look like you hit some stuff
Let's
there.
roll that dice.
Oh, right. Oh.
6.
All right,
So
and
he's
it's
just
doing
doing
6 to everybody here. I would like to do 33 damage to it this turn. How are we feeling about that?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I can burst Bouncing Flask to give it 6 poison. I don't actually know if that's that much, really.
I mean, Bouncing Flask can split between different guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could also save.
Well, it's not exhaust.
Yeah, I know. It's just, who knows how long it'll take for me to get it. Yeah, the other option is I can put 50, I can Bouncing Flask Catalyst on and do it now, and
So it'd be
it's
9
50.
damage. Well, let's do the math here. So 9. I'm going to be able to do 4, 6, 10, 12, 16. I'm going to be able to do minimum. I think I can do 20 damage.
I can do 19 damage.
Oh, in which case you could save it if you want.
I could vibe.
Yeah, you could vibe if you want. Do you want to start with your damage, Wheeler?
Sure. I'm going to defend, going to 3 energy and 5 block.
31.
2 to that. I'm going to defend, going to 2 and 6 block.
29.
I'm going to Sentinel plus, going to 1 and 9 block. Deal 2
17.
to that.
Or 27.
Then I'm going to go to 0 and Cleave to deal 2 damage.
25.
Then I'm going to Booty Bash to deal 9 damage.
So that would put it to 16. All right, I'm in Wrath. I'm going to cast Tantrum. I've already used Akabaka. I'm going to cast Tantrum to do 4 damage to it.
Okay. Down to 2.
Then I'm going to cut through Fate to do 2 to it, to draw Tantrum, and look at the next top card.
10.
I'm at 4. It's an Eruption. I'm going to put Eruption in my graveyard. Then I'm going to go into Tranquility, gaining 2 block. Oh, I did want Eruption on top of my deck. Do I want Eruption on top of my deck?
I mean, you could have it as a treat.
I think I do more damage if I do it that way.
Have you earned it?
Have you been good?
I haven't drawn one yet. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm going to cut through Fate for 1. Putting me to 3. I'm going to draw Eruption. Look at the top card.
Down to 9.
I'm going to leave that on top. I haven't actually entered Wrath yet. I'm going to go to 2 energy. I'm going to enter Calm. Or pardon me. 2 energy. I'm going to deal 2 damage with Eruption. Going up to 2 and there. So I'm going to deal 2 damage to it. I'm in Wrath. I'm going to use Rushdown for the first time.
So it goes to 7.
Yep.
Then I'm going to play Tantrum to deal 4 damage to it.
Goes to 3.
Then, 3? Oh, it's dead. It's dead. Then I'm going to go to 2.
I also still haven't got it.
Yeah. And I'm going to Empty Body to draw 3 cards. Uh-oh. I might take damage here. Wait, no, I gained 2 block. I'm in neutral. So I could end the turn in Wrath, or I could end the turn at 3 damage, where I am right now and take nothing, and then can you do 1 damage to it?
Yes.
Sick.
I mean, I can just kill it on.
Yeah, right. He just gets to do it.
But you only get to do 2 damage on your end step. We need to do 1 more damage to it because it's at 3.
Oh, is that what you were?
That's what I'm
including
asking. Yeah.
his?
If
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't end the turn in wrath, it's better for me.
And
Yeah.
Ben's probably got 1 damage.
I haven't even.
somewhere.
Yeah, I think I can
yeah.
manage it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to end your turn in?
I'll pause there for now with one energy.
He's afraid
for
I can't
now,
do 1 damage.
For now.
Okay, I will spend 1 energy. I'm going to acrobatics. I will draw 3 cards and discard a card. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
You don't even have to spend energy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of trying to find a way that like everything gets to do the big shuffle, which is helpful. So I don't want to use any of my poison stuff really. So yeah, I mean, I neutralize it for 1 damage.
Sick. Goes to 2.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, I really contributed on this one, and I wanted everyone to be aware of that. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to discard a card, and also get rid of the card I used. So hey, we'll do like that. I'm just trying to figure out a way if there's like something I can do to make sure that other than have a really good draw. Not really. I don't want to spend anything else, to be honest. I'm gonna vibe because he's gonna die.
He's going to die.
He's going to die.
Great. Then I can chill. I'm gonna chill with this 2 energy.
Great.
All right. So end step, I'm going to take 2 damage for the 2 burns in my hand, bring him down to 4 block.
I'm going to go to 10.
All right. It's going to die, and then it's going to summon its little homies.
Yes.
Wait, why'd you take damage from the burns? They're spindles.
No, they do damage to my...
No. It's you remember which one he gave you, essentially.
Oh, these aren't burns?
No.
Oh, they're spinnies. He gave you spinnies.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Look, in my defense,
You can play it. Oh, for energy. You can. If you've got extra energy, you can play it to get out of your hand.
oh,
Yeah.
To exhaust them.
To
yeah,
exhaust it.
I'll exhaust one of these for sure.
There you go, pal.
You know what? I'll even use my miracle to exhaust it. No, that seems greedy.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll exhaust one.
retain my bouncing flask and burst.
Yeah, the idea is any boss does one or the other.
Explode. All right, so it was large slime, acid slime, spike slime in that order. Okay, so spike slime, acid slime, acid slime, acid slime.
That is a uniquely terrible draw from Surge.
Slime. Missing 1 spike slime. Okay, we got a lot of guys. So the spike slime always acts last, which is nice.
I love that the large slime is literally just like a slightly more slime pile.
It's larger than acid slime. Yeah, that's what it says on the
A
tin.
bunch of little red thingies. You can toss them to me and I can help you put them out.
Look, when a big blob is attacking you, you don't really spend a lot of time trying to come up with a fancy name for it.
Great. I'm gonna draw mine.
I have 8 damage here.
I need 4 more little reds, please, and thank you.
Jesus, I was like, surely this is a good amount.
It was enough for 2 rows. I drew like 0 damage because I drew 2 burns or dazes, which I'm gonna be real is extremely rude.
Alright, come on, baby.
I do love the way they set up the different, like those 3 slimes actually all activate on different numbers and stuff. Like I like that they're all not identical.
Where do we roll so that it doesn't knock a bunch of stuff over? Oh, we rolled a 1!
Whoa!
All right.
Hey!
We are cooking.
My strike
So-
plus is tripled.
So yeah, just to recap for the audience, what does the 1 do?
So the 1 activates basically 2 things. I have a mirror that allows me to double the effect of something, and Ben has a thing that allows him to make a move hit twice. The next attack you play this turn will hit twice. So basically, we make it hit thrice.
So I got 5 damage coming at me this
Not
turn.
once, not twice, but thrice.
Thrice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm getting double weakened. Extremely rude.
Yeah, I'm boned not having Wraith form anymore, so I need to get rid of my row. I can't focus on anyone else, unfortunately.
Wow, you're taking 7 damage this turn? Oofa doofa.
Unless we kill Ben's row.
I have no damage. I have 1 strike. That is all I can do right now. Yeah.
I mean, I got options here. So I have double bouncing flask, which I could put essentially 3 on each of these homies, for example.
They die in 2 turns.
Oh, I could
yeah.
just kill these 2.
If you do 3 on 3, and
You
then
can kill them
Wheeler
on your
can,
own?
yeah,
Okay.
if he gives himself block, he can shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those 2 are dead. Then you're only taking 4.
And I have the ability to neutralize 1 to bring that down to 3. And then I don't think I have any other zeros. And, I have the give stuff thing.
You haven't used the energy one yet.
Hey?
You haven't used the energy one
No,
yet.
I have
yeah.
not. I chose to save it like a
Yeah.
smart little boy.
You could potentially hit. Yeah, my turn is just going to end up being
And I'll get 1 block. So I'm actually only at the end going to take 2 damage.
right because you have Orichalcum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Do y'all want to do your thing?
So I'm going to play Vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to cost me 2 energy. I'm going to gain 4 block because I'm going to go neutral from Calm. I'm currently taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then I'll play a block on myself as well.
Dude, weak sucks. Ugh.
Yeah, it's pretty stinky. And then I think I might use my other energy just to get another one of these out of my deck because my deck is so thin that like the draw density of it's kind of brutal. So I'll pass in Calm, but with
Enough to block it all?
6 blocks, so I'm taking none damage.
Do you want to do your thing just to make sure that you can kill
Yes.
these 2 slams?
I'm going to use True Grit and exhaust this Dizzy to get a block and put 2 damage on that.
Is that 3?
I am then going to use Sentinel Plus to go up to 4 block and put 2 damage on that.
Yep.
Right, and then you get the...
I have a Strike Plus, which is going to do plus damage. I can kill my slime. We rolled a 1.
How do these 2 die?
What do you mean? If you burst Bouncing Flask, it's going to be 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, we were counting on you to be able to.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I did not think that was what the game plan was. Okay. That's
Yeah. If you
fine.
put 3 poison on both of those, he can finish them off.
I also have 6 damage that I can put anywhere.
Because he has the we rolled a 1.
So my hope was if both of the if both of those die. I mean, this is Magical Christmas Land from Ben, obviously, but if both of these guys die, if I'm able to just put it all on this guy just he hits me for 2 on this and then just dies next turn, and then my whole row. Done.
There's no other damage because unfortunately the way his 6 is, it's 2, 2, 2, so he can't kill these because it's not 3 and 3.
Right.
I mean, I could use, like, if we could rewind and I could just put the 6 damage that I got, or I haven't, the 4 damage that I got onto this one, and then I can strike that one.
I do have
and
a
then,
1 for neutralize too, but
So yeah, the line that you talked about before, if you do 3 and 3 and neutralize, you only take 2, and both of these are dead.
yeah, I can. I just don't have a lot of ways outside of my poison moves to deal with my big guy. So I was hoping to just toss it all on there.
Okay, well then, how about instead of the spread damage, I just put 4 damage onto this one,
Yep.
and then I strike plus this for 6.
Okay, this one just dies.
Just dies. And then,
I've got some options here. So if we go to me here for a sec, I can go. This should have been in my deck.
No, that's a power.
Oh, I know, but did I?
You played it because you've been retaining stuff for turns.
Right.
Yeah. That's how, because we fought an
Sorry,
entire...
we're still
Yeah,
fighting the slime.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna burst Bouncing Flask, which fortunately neither of them are exhaust, which I like. So I'm gonna
You
put
could-
6.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you had 1 somewhere, I mean, you have the neutralize.
Well, it's 12, right? Yeah, so he's just gonna die in that. So what I was thinking then is I could neutralize that.
don't you want to neutralize this? Take less damage?
is
Because
that-
I'm going to get blocked.
Oh, and you can hit it? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then sure, I do that. And
Okay,
then
it goes to 11. It's got a weak on it, if you can grab the little weak thingy.
yeah, great. And then just to kind of see, I'm gonna calculated gamble. Discard these 3. Draw 3. Great. That's fine. Can kind of get through that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm vibing now.
Great.
Thank
Go
you
to
for the
end
assists.
End of turn. I get a block up to 5, kill off the last slime. This takes 6.
Yeah.
So
It goes down to 5. Okay, now we do all the other guys' stuff.
Go straight down. So Wheeler, take 3, put 2 goos in your deck.
I go to 2, and I get 2 goo.
All right, 1 weak for Wheeler. 1 damage and 1 vulnerable for Wheeler.
I go to 1 block.
Ben, take 3 damage.
Yes, which gets brought down to 2 because I had the Orichalcum, so
Okay.
like that.
All right, Surge, take 1 damage and 2 weak. So I have 1 already because I stole it.
Stinky.
Yeah, then take 2 damage, I go down to 3. Then take 2 damage, I go down to 1.
Cool.
All right, next turn.
I'm going to retain this Piercing Wail, and I can use it for somebody.
So I was just looking at some fact stuff online, and there's stuff when you copy a copy
Yeah.
thing, the Necronomicon plus the other thing, it's like the next 2 things you play are doubled, as opposed to the next thing you play is tripled.
Oh. That doesn't make any sense.
Why would it do that?
It literally just changes the text on the card.
Well, it's a card can only be doubled, can only be copied once. So if a card is going to be copied again, it waits for the next card that can be affected.
We've been playing that wrong this whole time then.
That's how the video game does it. Is it? Oh, really? That's...
We don't compare it to the video game.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah. So anyway.
Okay.
See, when I
For-
read the next, I assume it means
The next. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a thing about copying cards specifically where it says
They made up a weird rule.
if it says the next
Alright.
and it's already been copied, then so that means you get 4 instances of something or 2 things copied. So that could be better. But
Okay.
Well, we've been setting up for 1 big, but I mean, that's fine.
so
That's okay.
anyway,
Yeah, it's not included in this. It must be an online FAQ.
it's on page 19 has the copying stuff.
Page of this?
Okay, everyone's got their stuff. So what's going on here?
Plain
The
copies.
exact same thing that happened last turn. So we don't need to worry about mine. I can either give people block or set some damage in, or I can make a whole row weak.
I'm gonna have 6 block.
I can give I can't give block.
This means I'm taking double damage from the slime.
The first hit, you'll take double damage. Yeah, you take 6 from that. We rolled a 2?
I can wail your whole row to give it weak, which cancels it out.
Great. Would love to wail.
I'm taking 3 again. God, I have so little damage right now. It's frankly
I
insulting.
have a cleave, but I'm weak.
Us making fun of the slime, and the slime's like, ha ha ha, I won't kill you, but I will make this fight last forever.
Can I see the book code again?
Your cleave is big. Oh, except you're weak.
I'm weak, but I can just body slam.
You can body slam to get rid of it. That just reduces it by 1, which doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Do you want to... I mean, I guess we got to do some math to figure out where things are going to go, eh?
Yeah, I have a blade dance, so I can sink 2 in, and then I can also do a little wail, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah. All right, yeah, we'll
Oh,
chill
I
on
can-
we'll chill on your turn.
That's got 12. Or this has 12 health.
Yeah, I'm probably in a good spot to kill both of these myself. I'm not going to take any damage, so don't worry about Surge, because I can stance 3 times, so I'm full blocking.
Okay.
Which also means I've got damage to spare on your side if you're worried of taking a bunch of damage. Because you're currently online for 4. Oh, you're not also taking any
I
damage.
think I should be fine.
Like I said, I
Nobody-
can also
yeah.
wail.
Yeah.
To,
Nobody's taking any
Let
damage.
me kick things off. I'm
Yep.
gonna shrug it off, gain 3 block, and I'm gonna deal 2 to something.
Doesn't matter which.
No, they both have 5.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna deal 2 to that
Yep.
to get them to 3.
I have some 1 damages floating around too. If that might-
I have blade dance as well.
Oh, perfect. Yeah,
Oh,
your blade dance.
if
We
you-
can do. Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
could do 1 and 1, that would be huge.
DM, I do that.
All right, so it's at 4, and this is at 2 now from the blade dance.
I'm going to defend plus to go up to 5.
Do you wanna finish off one?
I'm going to put down
Okay.
2 down on that. Then I am going to body slam for 5, but I'm weak.
So
So
4
I'm only going
damage.
to deal 4. I'll do 4 damage to the big guy.
That's going to put it down to 8.
And then I'm going to use cleave.
Oh, you got rid of all your weak already?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, he only had the 1.
That kills off the 2 slimes there, puts 2 damage on the large slime. And then I'll use my last energy and exhaust this
Sick.
dizzy.
All right, time for Watcher stuff. I'm going to deal 1 damage. 1 damage to this slime because of weak. Get rid of 1 weak. I'm going to draw 2 cards, gain 2 block, gain 2 energy. I'm at 5. I'm now in Wrath. I'm drawing 2. Inner Peace and Tantrum. That's a big hit. So here's the next problem.
If I give everything down there weak, will that mean that you can just go damage and not have to worry about blocking?
I'm from stancing. I'm already
Yeah.
I'm already big blocking right
Yeah.
now. I think this fight just lined up poorly for what you do.
Yep. Oh yeah, this is a tough one for me.
Yeah. I want to just draw Tantrum over and over. So I'm going to do 2 damage to this, get rid of my last weak. So I do 2 damage instead of 4 damage, which is kind of a bummer. So there we go. Then I'm going to go into, nope, I'm going to stay in Wrath. I'm going to use Cut Through Fate. I'm going to do 2 damage to kill this last one. To draw Tantrum and look at the next card. Put this Daze into my bin. Then, did I put the Cut Through Fate? I did. Then I'm going to put 4 damage on this one. This is going to go into my draw pile. I'm going to go into Calm Stance using Tranquility. I'm going to use Inner Peace to draw 3 cards. 1. 2. Boo! 3. Boo!
It do be like that.
Yeah, I just have to do 1 damage or 2 damage to that?
1.
1 damage to that. I'm going to Cut Through Fate. Scry. I'll draw another Cut Through Fate. I'm at 1. That's dead. I'm going to spend 1 energy to get rid of another one of these.
Why won't you die, slime boss?
Yeah, I end at 4 block and in calm.
Okay. I'm going to spend an energy to get rid of this
Hell yeah.
and vibe. I mean, I don't think I need to do anything really, so I'll save this catalyst, I guess. I don't know. I'm chilling, man. This is not a fight for me.
So this also dies?
It dies.
I get a block. I'm going to put 2 damage on this.
Yep. Sick.
Okay. So 3 damage. Wheeler gets 2 more goop.
I go to 3 block.
Surge gets double.
Oh
weak
God!
again.
I got the
Yeah,
skill.
you got it.
Oh, wait, I have
Good
weak.
one.
So
Or
I take-
vulnerable.
Oh, vulnerable.
Oh.
Do you take damage?
No,
No.
I don't, but I'm just.
I was like, I got the whale.
I just forgot I had too much block, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I got too much block.
All right, great.
Swimming in block.
All right, so I got my 5. Roll again. Oh, I saw 1 for a second. Hey, only ever did the same attack pattern each time. All right, Ben, you go first this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is dead.
Yeah.
So if you can.
Sure. So I'm going to use 1 to poison stab. It gets 2 poison.
Yep.
It takes 1. And then I catalyst it, so it goes to 6.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
I can't find 6.
So we just need 5 damage on this now?
Yeah. And anybody want some energy? Any
mean-
energy
Well,
waters?
tell you what, let me double check. I'll shrug it off.
Yep.
Who are you doing 2 damage to?
The one in front of me.
Okay, it's at 2.
I draw a flame barrier. Yeah, Ben, give me some energy.
Hey, you have some
Well,
energy,
thank
bro.
I go up to 4. I'm going to then go down to 2 and flame barrier. I get 2 block. I'm gonna
Shoot this one, 'cause,
shoot
yeah.
that one.
So it
and
goes to 10.
Yeah, I'll
No,
put
it goes
another-
to 9. It goes to 9.
And I'll put another.
and this was
damage onto it, so it goes to
attacking
8.
me, so it goes to this. Oh, put the 1 damage on that one.
I do that then.
Great. This dies.
Great.
This is now dead.
All right.
Then I'm going to defend up to 5, 2 to that. Defend
7?
up to 6, 2 to that.
It's at 5.
Great.
All right. I have 1, 2.
I
then I have to draw.
reach over and I press the end. Turn
Yeah.
button.
Yeah,
So
like,
just
yeah. I
We
don't.
can do the same thing we did before.
Hey, it's dead. Wow.
Hey, buena-na-na-na.
Reminder to get rid of all your squigglies.
Yeah.
So I had to keep those because I have Dead Branch, and it counts all the cards that I put into my exhaust pile. So there was a point where I could have drawn 7 cards if I was absolutely hosed, but I don't know. I like to save those buttons in case something goes poorly.
Oh, totally.
So so we have to go to the event room here, and this is going to teach us what our rewards were, right?
Well, yeah, we're gonna get to draft from the 3 relics, and we each get a card draft.
Right.
I also heal. I think, Ben, you heal?
I do. I heal 2 at the end of the fight.
Yeah, you healed.
Yeah.
I get 1 gold at the end of the fight.
Doink.
Great. So we want to do our relics first? I mean, they're all at the same time, but want to take a peeky?
Sure.
We've got toolbox, once per room, -1 to the die result, and 6s become 1s, for example. That's pretty cool. Whetstone, upgrade a starter strike and another attack, then discard this. And the Abacus, once per 2, +1. Okay. I mean,
Who still has a basic strike in their deck? An
I
unupgraded
do.
basic strike in their deck.
oh, and I can upgrade another card. Actually, I could take the
Don't
Whetstone.
you do 4?
What?
Don't you do 4 and choose
No, that
3?
was when we were doing the boss relic. This is not a boss relic.
This is just an event. Yeah, we use the event rewards as written on the card, not the boss
wait.
one.
And another attack. Damn. Okay.
Isn't one of your poison stabs not upgraded?
Yeah. True.
I don't know. We'll just see. Yeah, you got anything you care about there, Wheeler?
I still have an unupgraded strike, and it would upgrade my cleave
Oh.
to be 3 damage. I don't think any of these matter, right?
No.
It's like these don't matter.
No. So that's what I'm saying.
it's
Like,
literally-
I mean, well, this helps us get a 1 easier.
Whetstone does nothing for me, and
Right.
then whoever gets the most value of Whetstone takes it, and then the other 2 take one of these, and then we just use it to try and line up a 1, right?
Yeah. So what's better to upgrade, cleave or one of Ben's attacks?
So we know that Awakened One is going to be an AoE fight.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, it is in the other game, and I imagine everything.
Isn't it just it's one dude and him usually, right?
The Awakened One? There's 2 birds, and there's the boss. But I imagine it's going to be 2 birds per row, based
Sure.
on what we've seen for this game so far. So there's almost certainly going to be.
Does
adds.
this up your poison?
It adds 1 extra poison.
Yeah, let's upgrade that for Ben.
Okay, so Ben's going to take the Whetstone.
Sure.
So you get to upgrade a strike and the poison stab. Ooh.
And then the other ones don't matter, right?
Yep. I would agree to that.
Well, I mean, again, they sort of matter. We're going to be able to get more 1s.
No, but I mean they don't matter who.
Yes.
Oh, who
yeah,
gets those?
yeah, because it's a collaborative game.
Totes. And then we get to draft.
So it's just a regular old draft.
Regular old
All right,
draft.
go first, Wheeler.
Burning Pact,
Ooh, that's a really good one.
a Perfected Strike, and a Heavy Blade. Exhaust 1 card in your hand, draw 2 cards. I usually like doing this. I'm going to take this Burning Pact.
That seems extremely strong. Bam, bam.
Bam, bam.
we can get you
I
like
would
another
love
bounce.
Noxious Fumes.
Or like another bouncing flask. I mean, fumes. Again, I don't know because they're not playing with all the
I
cards.
have no idea what to do. Footwork. On each block on your attacks and skills gets 1 block. Wait,
So that if you have an attack
Oh.
that has a block on
it
it.
gets an extra.
Hey.
Poison's poison.
Poison's poison. Whoa!
Put poison on every enemy in a row and weaken them. Huge.
That's pretty weird.
One of the tricky things is you are only on 3 energy though.
Yeah. I assume this becomes 2 poison. No.
zero.
Oh, it becomes 0 cost.
Oh.
Don't hate that. This becomes double poison, still 2. I think I'm just gonna take the deadly poison because I assume we're gonna do an upgrade at some point, right?
I'm a big fan of the
You would take
mass
crippling?
weaken. Crippling Cloud is very strong. Just because it does poison. This will only ever hit 1 enemy. This could hit an entire row.
Yep, it's true. This one is a one-time thing. This one is a multiple-use thing.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But you do you. I don't want to backseat your turn. You know what your deck needs better than I do.
I'm looking at 2s, and it's tough for me.
Oh, for real.
To take 2 ones.
Have this energy potion.
Serge really wants me to take this crit.
Well, I'm just saying. Also, like I've been fine energy wise. Like you should have it anyways.
I think actually this is probably fine. Give Ben the energy potion, and do you take the 2?
So here's my thing: is I was sitting on that whale the entire for multiple times, and nobody needed it.
So the piercing wail.
Yeah.
In that fight, yes, but that doesn't mean for every fight because
It's true.
we're about
but
to
it
go
seems
into
like
an
you
elite.
guys aren't hurting for getting hit. It
Yeah.
seems like you guys are just blocking up a storm.
Act 2 weak saved our ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will take
I
crippling.
think
fine.
that's just more impactful
sure.
too.
All right. All right.
Surge
It's not
draft.
poison that sticks around. Every one of my poison moves exhausts.
Yeah, but I'm also so the other thought about that with exhaust is how many times you're going through your deck in a fight anyways.
It's true.
So
It's true.
if you're going through your deck 2 or 3 times.
I believe you. You guys are both very good at Slay the Spire.
Doesn't look great.
No.
That's most of the time we look at your stuff. Yeah.
I mean, that's the Watcher.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. We going to fight this elite? How we feeling?
You don't get anything from bypassing the cards, eh?
Nope.
You just
Nope.
no.
You want to go to the elite, or we want to go to the shop?
I like the elite because we can do shop after.
True.
We're relatively healthy.
Yeah, I think we're fine. I'm at 8. And,
Our decks are kind of cooking.
I'm at 9.
yeah, and I have a blood potion.
You got all them potions. Hold on. Actually, do we want to readjust? Because you have all 3 potions right now. Is there any thought about what do the other ones do?
I have a heal, I have this energy, and I have the one that makes the die roll. So nothing that's
Just in case you get a potion, do you want to give the potion to Wheeler or myself?
we can always do it at the end.
Sure.
When,
Okay.
Yeah, when you're handed them. I guess unless I'm handed a potion somehow in the middle of the fight. When we're in the rewards, you can.
Can
give
you
us
pass it then?
yeah.
Okay. As long as we're not
if it-
sorry, you're full and you can't.
What I will
pass it
say
now.
is, I'm the most likely person taking damage in these, so
Sure.
I probably
yeah,
will never really.
but anyone can use the gambler's brew.
It's true.
Yeah.
So here you go.
I traded you. That was a trade.
There you go. Have it. Okay.
Who we fighting?
We are fighting.
Oh, the head!
Ooh,
Perfect.
240 HP.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Why are you still here?
Oh yeah.
So it's got one. So it does, yeah. It does nothing for 3 turns and then hits everyone for 7, and keeps gaining strength. And it takes +1 damage from all attacks,
Oh, interesting.
as opposed to getting
Yeah, the
taking
10% bonus.
Yeah,
I'm glad they don't make us do math.
Yeah, so it's 240.
240 damage in 3 turns. Go, go, go.
Doable.
Yep.
I mean, and for me, it's kind of like
This
4.
this is where
This is where Ben
Oh
shines.
yeah, we got the Juggernaut. We're doable. Doable.
Yeah. Right, I heal 1 at the start here.
Doable.
Oh crap! I didn't actually shuffle my powers into my deck.
Please do that.
Yeah, I don't just get to start with them in play.
All right. Okay, here we go. 1, 2,
That's good.
4, 5, 6.
I mean, you're cooking, man. You're cooking.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah. That is pretty ideal of a turn 1.
It's not bad. Yeah.
We get to roll the bones.
We get to roll them bones.
Ooh.
Ooh. 6.
But
mean,
because it's a 6, it's
a
a
one.
1.
It's a one-time use. So, do you want to? I mean, might as well. I guess.
I could, yeah. I could use the
I
abacus.
do have the body slam
Sure.
here.
All right.
Well, reminder that it doesn't work like we wanted it to before.
I know, but I also have cleaves.
Sure.
All right.
So
Yeah.
All right, the abacus has been used. It's a 1.
Great. I'm going to start things off.
Yeah, I'm at 4 energy. I'm at 0 block. I'm at neutral.
I'm going to Juggernaut. And then I'm going to Shrug It Off plus 3 block, 2 damage to this. Draw a card.
It's at 30. No, we need another.
Oh, yes,
another
sorry.
one.
Which is a
It's at 238.
He said 3 damage.
yeah. Or 2 damage.
So 2 damage.
So there we go.
Because that's not considered an attack, right? So it doesn't do the extra damage?
Correct.
No.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm going to defend plus
Okay,
up
takes
to
another 2.
5. That takes another 2. Then I'm going to body slam, which is doubled. I'm going to body slam twice.
So for 5 plus 1 each time, so
it's gonna
12
take
total.
12 total.
So we're at 30. So it's going to go down to 124.
And 224.
Then I'm going to cleave twice.
So how much damage is that?
It's going to be 6 total.
Okay, so it's at 24, so it's going to go down to 218.
And then
Final answer.
Then I'm going to exhaust this strike.
Okay. You want to do your big poison turn?
Sure. I'm actually. I think I'm gonna play chill. So I think what I actually am going to do.
Are you going to say burst for catalyst?
I'm going to say burst for catalyst. So I'm going to well-laid plans for 1, and then I'm going to bouncing flask to put 3 into it.
Sick. All right, I'm going to spend 2 energy for mental fortress and rush down. Then I'm going to enter calm by playing inner peace. I have 2 block. Then I'm going to deal 3 damage to it.
3 damage to it.
Because of the buff and the 2 damage off of Wrath to draw 2 cards. Sick. Oh my god, the bonus damage and this off of Tantrum is huge. I'm gonna use Akabeko. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna deal 8 damage to it with Tantrum.
Okay, so it goes to. Sorry, this is going to take the 1. It's at. You said 7, so it's
8
gonna go
damage.
to 8 damage, so it's going to go to 207. Right?
What was it at?
8. Or it was at
215?
215.
Then yeah, 207.
Yeah.
I actually am going to spend my divinity right now.
I think this is one where I like this and would very promptly replace it with a calculator.
So apparently the app.
Oh,
the app is really good,
good for
for
that.
life tracking specifically
I
because you
can
can
see
you
that.
just tap down, so you're not
Yeah.
moving the sliders all the time.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to give Wheeler 2 block because he has Juggernaut, so we can do 2 more damage to it.
Swing.
And I'm going to end the turn at 6 block in calm, vigilance in my graveyard.
Tight.
We did. Oh, we haven't even calculated the poison damage
It's
yet.
for 3.
Also, end of turn, I gain a block and deal 2.
2.
So it goes to that, and then takes 3 poison.
So we brought it down to 200.
We did
So
40
we did
damage
40 damage on turn 1.
on our setup turn.
Yeah, on the setup turn.
That's not bad.
All right. So yeah, it's going to it took the 3. It's going to go down to there, and yeah, we get to continue on. Oh, sorry. I'm going to scry. See ya.
So it just sits there charging for 3 turns.
Yes. Hey, there's the catalyst. Did you upgrade burst?
Sorry? No.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't had the opportunity to. I got it, and we haven't actually gone to a thing yet.
You want to go first?
Sure. Yeah. So I'm going to start by poison stabbing it. It takes 1.
So hold on. So 199.
Yeah.
And that gets 1 or 2 poison off that?
2.
Okay.
I would like to burst,
Okay.
and then I would like to catalyst.
So it's going to go to 30 because
goes-
it's going to cap.
It's going to cap. We did it! Yay!
Hey!
Dink! Achievement.
So catalyst and poison stab will go into exile.
Yes.
But not burst.
Yeah! Thank you. And then I don't know. I neutralize it.
All right. It takes 1 more damage and it got a weak.
Yeah.
Wheeler?
Shrug it off. I get 2 block.
'Kay.
Draw a card, 2 damage to it.
Yep.
I'm going to True Grit, get a block, exhaust this flame barrier, 2 damage to it.
Yep.
I'm going to Ghostly Armor, get 2 block, 2 damage to it.
Yep.
And then I'm going to defend and get a block and deal 2 damage to it.
190. Surge's turn.
Surge's turn.
Okay, so I'm in calm. I'm going to cast Tantrum. It's going to deal 4 damage because 1 and 1 plus the debuff of every attack getting +1 damage to it, right?
So it's 4 damage in total.
So actually, here's a question.
Yeah.
+1 damage from all attacks. This is 1 blade each, so it's okay. So 4 damage. I'm in Wrath. I go to 5 energy. I go to 2 block. I draw 2 cards. I
I get to hold on while you're doing that.
I miss him already. Oh, the achievement.
Hit the poison limit.
Yay!
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, so now that I'm in Wrath, Tantrum is going to deal 6 damage. So I'm going to spend 1 energy and do 6 damage to it and put it on top of my deck. You want to mark the? You gonna mark the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, 6. Then
I was just doing that.
Cut Through Fate is going to deal 3 damage to it.
177.
I'm going to draw Tantrum. I'm going to look at the next card. I'm going to put this defend in my graveyard. Then I'm going to do 6 damage to it.
171.
Then I'm going to deal 3 damage to it.
168.
I'll leave that on top. Then I'm going to do 6 damage to it.
162.
It's still not hitting us?
Yeah, and we have a whole other turn of it not hitting us.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'll just pause there.
So effectively, it's going to take 90 damage before a hit goes in.
Yeah.
Cool.
In a turn, I gain block, so it's going to drop to 160, and it takes 30 damage from it. So it is at 130.
This is literally my ideal boss.
Well, that's what I was
fight.
saying, dude. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, like I said, I'm good against the single. My single target deep's out of control. My AoE.
I think we're pretty
dog
good for
water.
boss fights.
Yeah.
So now it goes to this one?
Yep.
All right,
Why are you still here?
We should roll the die.
This is where we get a 2. No,
Yeah, 2 would be good.
or do we have the? I have
We've done the 6 already. We haven't done the -1.
Right.
No, we got a 5.
Womp womp. I mean, I can make it. I don't know if we need it.
No,
you can
no,
make it.
My turn is very easy here.
Go
if
for it.
anybody needs an extra energy too to push more damage.
Honestly, I'll take an extra energy this turn.
You got it.
I'll go up to 5. I'm going to go down to 3 and impervious. I get 6 block and deal 2, so it goes to 128.
Yep.
Then I am going to go down and use Sentinel Plus to get 3 block. I go up to 9, deal 2.
Yep.
I'm going to use 1 more block to defend. I go up to 10 and deal 2. And then I'm going to use my last energy to strike plus and deal 2.
It should be 3 because of its debuff.
Yeah.
3 because of the debuff.
Yeah. All right. So 121. Ben, do you want to do your stuff? I have Watcher stuff. So
Sure. Yeah. I mean, so I have 2. Or I still have all 3 of my energy. I'm going to. I'm going to Bane. So it's going to be 5 in total to it because it definitely has poison.
Yep. So 5. It's okay. It's at 116.
I'm going to Calculated Gamble to discard 4, draw 4.
You get +1 strength.
I get +1 strength.
Your poison stab's gonna deal 3 damage
it
to
does
it.
3 damage to it and gets exhausted. No extra poison is established here. And then I defend for fun.
Hell yeah. Well, that doesn't get exiled, unfortunately.
Sure.
Stabbing it with your poison knife actually makes your knife slightly more poisonous
Yep.
as opposed to the other way around.
Sure.
Oh yeah, search has a turn.
I haven't even
Yeah.
gone yet. Yeah.
If you can get it to 90, it's. Oh no, that's not how
right.
that works.
I'm gonna go into calm.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go into Wrath, dealing 4 damage, redrawing Tantrum, and 1 more card. I'm at 5 energy.
So it goes to 109.
So I did 4 damage there. Okay, I'd like to do 6 damage to it.
Goes to 103.
I'd like to deal 3 damage to it,
Goes to 100.
drawing Tantrum and binning this defend. I'd like to deal 6 damage to it.
Goes to 94.
I'd like to deal 3 damage to it,
Goes to 91.
drawing Tantrum and leaving this on top.
Stupid head.
I'd like to deal 6 damage to it.
It's got so much.
Sorry, 1 second. 6.
Another 6 damage to it, yeah.
Okay. It goes to 80. Whoop. 5.
Do we need any more damage this turn?
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I for some reason I said the word 90 and I went, now my poison does 90 damage. That is not how this works.
No.
But I mean,
Okay, I could stance one more time, but if I save it in case it doesn't die,
yeah,
I
no.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so then I'll
think
pause
chill.
there.
You
All right.
chill.
All right.
I believe it's dead. I mean, it's dead. It's dead. So if you smoke him, if you got him, honestly, is what
Is
I'd
it?
say.
Well,
oh
I
yeah.
can do it next turn. It's just as safe next
Because
turn.
it's going to take 30. It's
Yeah.
going to take 30, and it's going to go down to 55.
Yeah.
And then it'll take poison before it hits us, so we only have to deal 25 damage.
Yep.
Let's do it next turn anyways, just
sure.
because I don't have my cut through fates, so I can't do like the big loop. I can just hit it for like another 8 or
Right, so
something.
it goes to, goes to 55.
55.
I also get one more block, so it goes to 53, and I'm going to hold my 11 block until next turn.
Great. It is also weak, so it's actually only 6. It's going to shoot even if it got there.
Yeah,
you know what
I love the
this
Wraith form
is?
to hold on to the,
Yep.
or the you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't draw a cut through fate. That's okay.
Honestly, well laid plans is really good.
Dude. Oh, your Blade Dance is actually do a ton of damage. Like, that's just 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
now
you
it's
have,
like
oh my
strength.
god, you have, oh, if we roll a 1 or a 2, Wheeler's got the Booty Bash too.
And I retain my block.
Yay! I got the 2! All right, we'll use a relic
Yep.
to go -1. All right, Wheeler, yeah, you retained too, didn't you?
Yeah, let me.
Why don't you go first?
Let me pop off.
Yeah.
let him master roam.
I'm gonna go to 3. I'm gonna Burning Pact and exhaust this strike to draw 2 cards. I'm going to go to 2 and shrug it off plus, so I go up to 14 block, 2 damage to it. I draw a card. I am going to go down to 1 and Ghostly Armor to get 2 block up to 16 to deal 2 to it. Then I'm going to go to 0 energy, 17 by using True Grit, exhausting a normal block.
Sorry,
to
what's your
deal 2
block
to it. 17 block.
Do you have a defense plus? Let's see if we can get this Chivo here. I can give you 2 more.
I'll get 1 block on my end step.
We will hit the Chivo. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
yeah.
I'm going to spend 2 energy and gain 2 block and go into Calm by playing Vigilance. So I get the 2 energy off Mental Fortress, but I'm gonna give you 2 more block, dealing 2 more damage to it as well.
I go up to 19 block. I'm going to then Body Slam, which is going to deal 38 damage to it.
40 because of the +1.
I'm going to deal 40 damage to it.
Okay, it goes to 5.
5. It's going to die from poison, so if we want the achievement, we just got to pass.
Yes.
Does that work for everybody?
Yeah. All right.
So pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get an armor.
What's the order of the end step? Does it die to poison first?
We get to decide.
They
I
all
decided
go,
we
they
get
all
to
go in the
decide.
stack at the same
my
time.
stuff triggers for you trigger for you and
Hold
then the
on.
enemies.
Let's see. End of turn abilities. Is it? Yeah, it's anything that it says end of turn, and then the
How plays
poison.
decide? Let's go.
There, yeah. There we go. Right. Well, Wheeler, would you like to? Would you like to? I can't see where it is. It's on the left side somewhere.
Oh, barricaded.
Yeah.
Hit the block limit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
2 Chivos in 2 fights?
Yep.
I think we strong.
Oh, we're doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
This guy was not. I mean, he was very suited for our squad. For sure.
Well, it helped that you did 90 damage off of poison.
Yes. Very helpful. I'm helping. Okay, so sorry, I actually should have kept that card because we get our reward.
Yeah.
So everybody is first gonna get 3 gold.
I get 4 gold, please.
You get 4 gold.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take this from
All
you.
right.
I have 25 gold.
My man.
Yeah, I definitely think we could do some shopping.
I think
here.
double shop honestly might be great just
Yeah.
to like max out our gold usage before the boss.
Okay, let's look at some relics.
Draft 3 relics.
Meat on the bone. End of combat if you have less than 4 HP. Your HP becomes.
I heal 1 at the end of combat.
Oh yes, and I heal 2, going back to full.
Nice.
Great, we're all back to full.
Great.
If you have less than 4 HP at the end of combat, your HP becomes 4. Stinky. Birdface earned if you play a power gain a block. It's pretty good. Strike dummy. Your starter strikes deal +1 damage. Wow. Poo poo.
Well.
I'm gonna give this to you.
Bird to me.
What do you want? You got rid of. I guess I probably have the most strikes.
I'm going to
I
have
guess.
none strikes if we go shop.
Huh?
I will have none strikes if we go shop.
All right, here you go. There you go, bud.
Cool. I got meat on the bone. This relic's actually kind of a banger, just not right now.
Not for
in-
this.
Yeah, not with what we're doing for sure. Okay, and then we all get to do a regular draft, but the card you pick gets upgraded.
Oh, all right, Wheeler, you start us off.
War Cry, True Grit, and Disarm.
True Grit.
Upgraded Disarm is 3 weak exhaust, or 3 broken sword. I think I'm just upgrading True Grit. I have some cards that care about exhaust, and being able to give one of you 2 plus 2 block. Yeah, I'm the block deck. I'll take that.
He's the block man. All right.
Skibidi-bop-bop-bidi-bop.
Sneaky Strike.
Oh, the fumes! There you go. And it's upgraded. What does it do?
Start of turn.
AOE.
Everything gets
There we go.
one. Oh.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're cooking.
Mamma mia, let's go.
Yeah, we're cooking. All right, I got a halt again. Oh, a Talk to the Hand is back.
That 30 on every guy stack might be relevant.
Man, if you could multi-hit with, I guess for the burst it doesn't have to all go into one person, but.
But yeah, I guess if the boss has 30, you can't put any on the.
Yeah, it's for the whole
dudes.
fight. Yeah. So Talk to the Hand is devastating. Look at what they've done to my boy.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
That's
For
that.
each-
Another big
wait.
skippity again. For each prey hand you have,
sure, yeah.
right? It doesn't exhaust though, which is kind of interesting.
Now you were saying we're getting into an AoE fight, and you have like none AoE. I mean, I don't know if Consecrate is
No, I
the
don't.
one, but like.
I don't think that's what we want to be doing. Wait, what's the upgraded version of this? I mean, if I never use my thing, it's like 1 mana, 1 energy, 3 damage. I don't need damage. I don't need damage. I don't need block. I need card draw. Is what I need.
Sure.
So.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we'll be doing some shopping.
Yep. Excited for the shop.
Me too. Cool. All right. Well, that was a good little fight. I'm feeling quite good about ourselves.
And then
All right.
no potions or anything. Just big chilling.
No potions. Yeah, nothing. All right.
Pardon me.
Shall we enter the shop? I hear his theme a coming.
Oh.
Okay, so first things first, we get to put out some relics. Peace pipe. When you rest, you may also remove a card. Ooh.
Well, I can't rest.
I mean, I can't smith. That gives
Yeah.
me something
That's
to do. That gives me something to do.
Incense burner 6. You can't lose more than 1 HP. It gives you intangible.
Yep. $11.
$11. And the boot.
The boot.
On those numbers, it just deals a damage.
Oh, I like that.
That's kind of fun. And then for potions, we got a flex potion, gain a strength, lose that strength at the end of turn. Flex potion. I think it can't actually double, so we'll go block.
Why couldn't it?
I just don't think you can have the same potion over and over. I mean, I don't think you can, but I mean, I can let it ride. But
Yeah, and then we have our card rewards too.
yeah.
I don't want any of these.
I might take escape plan.
Escape plan is very, very, very strong.
I am going to immediately pay 3 and remove a card.
Yeah, I will be doing the same for sure.
I don't know if I want this Fear No Evil. Oh, do you get rid of your curse finally? Because you have so much sustain.
I do. I mean, the extra thing, but it's probably fine. Ow. Yeah, I will get rid of it. Out of here, curse. You stinky.
Here's a strike. A base
Thank
strike.
you.
May I have 2 base dollars, please? I'm gonna get rid of my final strike.
Final strike. The boot.
I'm a little sad about my current situation with regards to my ability to draw out my deck. I'm just wondering if I have an infinite, if I go...
I'm going to buy this block potion while Serge is thinking.
Sure, that makes sense.
No, I'd have to remove way more cards.
I'm gonna buy this escape plan while Serge is thinking about his life.
So if I have Fear No Evil... Empty Mind, Inner Peace, something like this. Like, does this draw my deck out? Because in the rest of my deck, how many other cards do I have? I've got...
Creating an infinite card combo is in fact an achievement.
Yeah, I only have 5 cards left in my deck. It'll be 4 afterwards. So with Fear No Evil, is that enough?
I like Fear No Evil.
I like it better when Rushdown lets you draw every turn.
Yeah.
It's a little less good in this scenario. I think if it's an Inner Peace, I snap take it.
Hey guys.
Yeah, it's not card draw.
I'm awfully poor. Any chance you'd let me get a peace pipe? If I could borrow $3.
Oh, you want the peace pipe too?
I actually don't really have anything that well, I guess I've got this burst.
Yeah, you've got an upgrade left. I have actual nothing I can do with the
that's
campfire.
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you money.
I'm just thinking about it. I mean, we're definitely going to another shop, so I'm like, I don't know how much. I mean, unless we want to fight another elite.
We're definitely buying the boot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fine. I got $20.
Well, it depends if we're going to another shop. I think if we're going to the other shop, we probably save that money over the boot.
He wants the boot, though.
Yeah, because I think that's not really a meaningful amount of damage.
It's also not a meaningful amount of money.
Yeah.
Man, Rich Wheeler arc.
Do we want a double shop or no?
I don't know. So it'd be what? Either the Snake Lady or
I like double.
Nemesis.
the Reaper.
I like double shopping because I think the rewards of us going to a shop are going to be pretty similar to, or sorry, the options we have by
Yeah.
going to a shop are pretty similar to the rewards of going to an elite, except we don't
Take damage.
Take
take damage,
Yep.
and we're not going to have anything to do with this gold
Okay.
anyways.
Yeah. Shop is a better idea. So I guess no. How much is a peace pipe? $7.
$7.
Well, no,
Or-
it's -1.
Oh,
on-
right, yeah.
It's on sale.
I thought it was 4. I thought it was 5 -1. I don't $7 care for a peace pipe.
I mean, you will. Like,
I'm gonna get 2 card
Do you
removes
need to
anyways.
remove?
Basically, but with what the peace pipe says to me, Serge, is for a grand total of $10 in total for the next 2 stops, you're going to be able to remove 2 cards.
If you don't need to upgrade.
I don't need to upgrade. I have none
You
upgrades.
can
He
upgrade.
can't upgrade.
I also can't upgrade.
So then,
So it's like, because if you buy it here, right, then you'll be able to remove something when we get here, and on the next shop you'll also be able to pay.
do you have something that you are willing to pay 7 gold to remove? Especially if that 7
So
gold means
here's
you
what my
can't buy
rewards
it.
would be. This is my remove would be either eruption or vigilance.
Don't buy
I have nothing else in my deck.
Don't buy the
Yeah.
it. Save your money.
Yeah, I think I seeing another relic is worth more for that to me.
I'm gonna buy this boot.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Get the boot.
I have so much money, and like it's just
Yeah.
dealing 1 damage can help, especially because
Okay.
I can mostly deal it in increments of 2.
Okay, I'm not going to buy any of these.
Every point counts.
I'm thinking about that incense burner, but it is expensive.
That's
so
expensive.
I'm
Yeah.
chilling. Great. Okay. So we're fine here.
Yep.
Okay, so these are gonna go away.
Yeah, and then
Keep that music a rolling.
we're going to use our final usage of
my booties.
the winged booties.
So that puts 1, and then the wings go away.
The wings go away.
All right, shop second. All right, let's see what cards this one offers. Do I
He
finally
just
get?
pay the final boss to not fight you. Just be like,
Man.
go on and play.
All right, I
Ooh, whirlwind.
once per turn deal 1 damage, +1 if you're in wrath. No, what a waste of my time.
Red mask on a 5 or a 6 weak something.
Yep.
I assume. Ink bottle. Oh, on a 5 or 6 draw 1 card. Ooh. Pen nib on a 5 give something vulnerable. And then
That's a
we
dice
go.
roll.
Cunning potion. Whoa. 1/1/1. Treat each attack as a separate 0-cost attack. Yeah, so
That's pretty good.
that seems really good with Surge. 'cause
I might
that's-
buy that.
That's 6 damage.
Yeah.
Weak potion and a vulnerable potion. These are all good potions that we should potentially take.
The
May I have $4, please?
the giving the vulnerable status effect could be a big
much- how
could
much
be a
gold?
big
$4?
deal.
What are you doing?
Because I'm going to give you this, or I guess give me 2 back. Sorry, I'm doing a remove.
Right.
Sorry, yeah, sorry.
So-
I had
you
12.
gave me a
I need
5.
9.
So you just handed me another 2.
I know. Sorry, I'm supposed to. Sorry, hand me these back. I was supposed to. No. I want 4. I want 4.
Okay.
I communicated it very poorly.
Okay, that's fine. I trust you.
Because I was like, I will. If I give you a 5 and I get 4 back, then I spend 2. And you're like, Surge, no, you.
I
That
trust
doesn't
you,
help.
buddy. Yeah, you're
I'm
good.
going to remove the final defend. Look how poopy my card rewards are in this shop.
Pretty bad.
Right, I guess.
What are your card rewards? Yeah.
Cloak and dagger, slice.
I never actually saw the rare card in my deck. which is a little
No.
unfortunate.
In fact, I say no. I don't want none of this. This is all crap.
That is a good point. Chat brings up that the mirror works on any dice relic. So if you get
It is.
other-
It's true. So the mirror now on a 1 trigger a dice. It triggers any dice relic ability. So on 1, it doesn't have to be your double. It could be debut.
And so it means that or it means that just something will trigger on a 1 or whatever its
Oh,
number
you're getting
is.
rid of your strike plus. Is that your last strike?
Yeah, that's my last strike.
Damn, dude.
Is that an achievement?
I mean, I have no basics in my deck either. I don't have
How are
attacks
you gonna
or
cast your
blocks.
spells?
9,
You're gonna get screwed by Blood Moon, dude.
24,
I
26.
could.
We have $26.
Yeah. So I would like to remove a strike out of mine.
So we have $23.
Yeah, we all did card remove.
And this is $20 because
Yeah, I think I'm going to buy that. So
I
I'll have
hate
6
$3.
left, and I'm going to buy the cunning potion.
Okay.
Banker.
There is Serge. There is an achievement for beating Act 3 with 5 cards or less in your deck.
I mean, I can't get that low. My deck is going to be one. I mean, when I'm actually playing, after everything is removed, my deck is actually only. My deck is actually only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, but that's not a 5-card deck.
I mean, all these relics are great, and we're literally spending no other money. So
Well, we have $20, so we can just buy every relic. And just say no to these potions.
I draw my deck every turn, so I don't need ink bottle. I don't need any of these. Is what I'm saying.
I think we need all of them.
No, I don't need them.
Yeah.
So I will give my money to whoever needs them. Because
Right.
Vulnerable works for whoever has it. Ink Bottle is probably better. I mean, honestly, Wheeler has the worst card draw. So maybe we give Wheeler the Ink Bottle.
Sure.
I'll buy, yeah. We can buy, I think we buy all these relics.
Yep. And then do we have 15 after you spend 6 there? So you have
Yep.
6, I have 6, that's 12. No, we only have 14. We're off by some uncountable number of dollars.
6, 7, 8, 9. We have 14.
Yep. It would need 15. So we have to pick either weak or vulnerable.
What? Why would we need 15?
Oh, the -1.
on sale, yeah.
Yeah, we're exactly fine. All right.
We're spending all of our money.
Yeah.
Spending all of our money, and
Yeah.
we're buying these 2 relics.
I think you got room on your board, Ben. No, I'm joking.
you can throw them here so I can just track all the dice.
Sure. Yeah.
That
right,
seems
right.
like a great
Yeah,
call.
Yeah. Cool.
Because the ability of the relic always can be
Yeah, so
applied
now-
anywhere, right?
I mean, now on a
Yes.
1,
Things get tricky.
You get Necronomicon, but also I can give Wheeler a card, or we can make something vulnerable. You know, we got a lot of options. So, okay, so these potions is gonna go away, and we are at our last rest stop. I choose to upgrade Burst.
I can't rest, so I'm going to upgrade.
I rest and it does nothing because I haven't taken any damage this act.
It's impervious, 8 block instead of 6.
Burst becomes 0 cost.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ghostly Armor goes.
Oh, instead of 2 cards, you get an energy upgrade. That's sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upgrade this True Grit. So now I can give 2 to any player.
Cool.
Exhaust the card. Actually,
And what did you
cool.
do? You removed.
I can only rest because
Okay.
I have Fusion
Yeah.
Hammer and
Actually, I'm gonna upgrade this Ghostly Armor. 3 to any player.
oh,
Yeah, I like that better. Because I'm probably gonna True Grit one of my other True Grits eventually.
Sure.
Like I'll True Grit my blocks and then I True Grit the smaller True Grit.
The truest. The
All right,
truest
team.
grit.
Well, are we ready for the final boss?
Let's
let's do it. Let's see what it actually does. Boss music, please, Paul.
Oh, it's really quiet in the room now. Feels like- Awaken one. Okay. Wow, it's got a lot of text on it.
Start of combat. We all get cultists.
Two copies per
Caca!
player. 4 are in the Act 3 deck, and 4 are in the Act 2 deck. So I'll need to grab some. Okay, so hold on. Do you mind grabbing
Cultists?
Yeah, the cultists out of there, and then
Caca!
isn't there one in Act 1 decks too? That's weird.
Well, I've got 4 cultists right here.
Yeah, and we need 6 in total.
Yeah.
I guess it's because they're not the.
Wait, there's
Okay.
this is there's a caca cultist button on here, but for some reason the sound is very quiet. One sec. I'm just gonna pause this for a sec.
Oh no.
I can very faintly hear it.
Yeah.
There. Okay. And then actually we'll do that. Okay, so curiosity. Each attack deals extra damage to you equal to how many powers you have in play.
Sick.
Awaken. On death, summon Awaken 1 phase 2 at the start of next round.
Is that like the other backside of the card? Where's the phase 2?
I mean, if there's an awakening.
Right here.
Oh no!
So
Now
We'll
see my
reveal
true
what it is. Yeah, I
form.
like that.
yeah. I won't want to.
Yeah, we need 6 more little red
Yeah,
things.
I won't want to use my my catalyst in the first. I mean, maybe we do. I don't know, but because I assume
I guess everything will fall off.
everything will fall off, which is what happens what I imagine would happen in a game if it existed.
Hypothetical.
We really should make one.
Yeah,
And then we need
Seems like it'd be a
4
good
more. Or maybe just 3. It's only 150.
150. It's nothing. That's nothing. Okay. All right. Well, no. I mean, there is dice rolling, but we don't. It's not. We can see what's written on the card every single time, so we can kind of plan ahead, which is nice. Okay. Off we go.
So we're all taking 5 damage on turn 1.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
That's fine.
I mean, I got my dream start.
5, 6, 7.
So if I play 2 powers, I'm actually taking one. Hold on. Each attack deals extra damage to you equal to how many powers you have. Okay, so that would be 5, 6, 7 damage unless I can kill one of the cultists. I can kill the
roll
cultist.
that d6?
Yes, that's a huge part of this.
Like a d6. It's a
6.
6.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Boo!
I get to
hold
deal
on.
1 damage to
Well,
anything.
unless we want to change it, right? So are we happy with a 6 or do we want to roll it to something else?
I'm happy with this.
You're happy with a 6?
Didn't you use that potion already?
It's not a potion, it's relics, Paul.
We have some relics. That,
Yeah, we have relics that change the rolls.
Oh, nice.
So I get to deal 1 damage to something, draw a card, and make something broken sword.
Sorry if that came out harsh, Paul. Apologies.
So yeah, I mean, I feel like we just kill the cultist real quick. And,
Yeah, let's get rid of the ads first.
And yeah, because I assume he doesn't summon more. I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, it could be different.
Yeah.
Do we want who's dealing the most? This
He
guy's
just- he
going to deal
stands
the
up.
most damage. So that
Yeah, the
gets-
weak definitely goes to him.
that gets weak.
Okay. What are you doing your 1 damage?
That's a great question.
I think all the cultists kind of need to die.
Yeah, I'm just. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll do 1 damage to a cultist that is hitting Ben.
Sure, thank you. I am the baby. I mean, I can wraith form.
I'm just not taking damage.
I could wraith form this turn, but it just means that there's always a ticking time clock for me. But,
I'd like to start by
Oh, sorry, I
burning
should be at
Pact and
Yeah.
exhausting this defend to draw 2 cards. Shrug it off and Shockwave. Do I care about Shockwave? What is the big cultist gonna do?
I mean, it's he's doing 3 damage coming on.
No,
into
but I mean
everybody.
when the Awakened One transforms.
We don't know.
What are we thinking though?
I don't know.
Are we gonna get more ads? Do I
Possibly.
need the Shockwave?
We might get more ads.
Kind of just want to get rid of the Shockwave.
I mean, if you shockwave my row,
Then Ben takes no damage.
I can do a setup turn.
Sure.
Kind of. I guess.
Let me see if I
not
can
really.
get a Juggernaut. Shrug it off.
Yep.
3 block.
Did you not get any block from the first thing you played?
No, that's just a draw
Right,
spell.
right.
Did not get a Juggernaut.
Unlucky.
So unlucky. So if I Shockwave, Ben takes 0.
No,
There's
he
2
won't
coming
have the
in.
block, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
then I'm going to shockwave.
All right, so we put vulnerable on the boss. We put a weak and a vulnerable on all these homies.
A blue.
We also need weak. No, not on all of them, just on Ben's row. We need one more weak.
All right, I'm doing it on Ben's row.
Yeah.
Does weak not stack?
It does.
It does. Okay.
Yeah, so one more on.
We got there. It's just 2.
It's.
Oh, it's my goodness.
Double weak. Yeah.
Double weak.
Is it double vulnerable as well or no?
No.
Okay.
Just double
Sorry,
weak.
my bad.
Yeah, remember they go that it's always -1, but it just keeps going
Yeah,
for
there we go.
more attacks.
And then I'm going to True Grit and exhaust this normal defend.
Can you give that to anyone else?
Yeah, who needs 2 block?
Can we wait to see how damage shakes out?
Are you saying that because you're going to end the turn in Wrath?
I might. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do because I have to draw into something because right now I don't actually do much of anything.
Okay, then I'm not going to do that.
If you're cool
Hang
with
on.
that. Yeah. Do you want to go next or should I start?
Well, so I mean, if he gives the 2 block to me, then I don't actually have to Survivor, and I could do like well-laid plans, Bouncing Flask this turn.
Well, if you play well-laid plans, you also take extra damage.
Yep. But so he'd be actually doing 4. I guess I just don't retain things in this round.
I mean, you can. We do have the extra block.
I can give you up to 3 block.
I'm trying to think because I'd like to have this so I can basically hang on to.
I think that's a very good. I think it's a good idea. Yeah.
Need it.
Yeah, just to,
Cool. So I'm gonna do that. My turn. What would we like me to do with the poison? Do you just want me to throw it on the awakened one? Do you want me to? Because I could throw all 3 onto one of the cultists and he will just die eventually. Or...
I think it's fine to put it on the awakened one, so
Sure.
chip in some boss damage.
just get it going now.
Yeah. Because then it sets up, if you do end up getting your like big stuff later on, we can...
DM, I do that. So yeah, I do that and I'm vibing.
Okay, I might have to be a little bit selfish with my energy right now. So Rushdown, Mental Fortress, both scary. I'm at 2. I'm gonna just enter Wrath. So you need me 2 block. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Those are extraordinary hits, actually. I'm gonna start by using my Cunning Potion, and I'm gonna mark 6 damage on one of the cultists.
Yeah.
That's gonna put it down to 3.
Goes to 3. Jeepers.
Then,
That's without Akabeko. That's just you slam something.
yeah, well, Akabako's only for 1 attack. It's not.
Oh, you use the potion.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So if I Eruption plus, one of them is just dead. That puts me to 1 energy. And I can Tranquility Inner Peace and see what happens. Yeah, DM, I do that. Okay. 1 energy. I am currently in Wrath. I'm going to deal 3 damage to the cultist to kill it.
Dead.
Then I'm going to use Tranquility. I gain 2 block. I'm in Calm. I'm going to spend 1 energy, 0 up to 2, go to neutral. I'm at 6 block. I'm going to draw 3 cards.
You're doing great, dude.
So much math on this stupid character.
Yeah.
So if I do 2, 4, 4, it's not dead. I end the turn in Wrath, which is bad. I have 3 energy right now. I'm in neutral. If I use my Tranquility, I'm thinning through my deck pretty quickly. If I use my Tranquility,
Do you know what that last card is in your deck?
so
2?
theoretically, I have Vigilance left. I have Vigilance and I have Inner Peace are the last 2 cards in my deck.
Okay.
So I can kill them. I'm just spending all my resources on this turn, but then I'm available to help other people. I'm going to do that. All right. I'm in neutral.
Do you have enough ways to go back into Calm if you use both your Tranquilities this turn? For
Yeah,
stage
because
2?
I can draw out of it. Oh, for stage 2 afterwards? Yeah. I'm just thinning my deck,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Hey, then yeah, rock and roll, man.
All right. Tranquility is going to put me to 8 block. Then I'm going to spend 1 energy to enter Wrath. I'm at 10 block. 2 damage marked on this.
Yep.
I'm at 3. I'm going to draw this and 1 additional card. No, I'm not.
Because you only get to rush down.
Because I've already rushed down once. So that's just going to go on top of my deck. Then I'm going to deal 2 damage to it. and I'm going to draw a tantrum. I'm going to leave the other cards where they are. I'm going to deal 4 damage to it. I'm going to deal 2 damage to it and kill it. And
Sicko mode.
I'm just going to draw this and leave the other 2. So I'm at 10 block. Yeah, I full block. All my ads are dead. Okay.
Right. And then Wheeler can give me the block, I guess?
Yeah, so let's do the math right now. I'm taking no damage.
I'm going to have 4 block,
So it's 5 in total.
even with the weak.
Do you have
It's
power?
Oh, it's 4 in total.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
4 because you have no power, so you're fine. Yeah, so we'll hook.
And I'm taking 3, effectively. So if you give me the 3 block.
Yes.
So what you said?
I can do that. I can give you up to 3.
I mean, I can take some damage. It's totally fine. Like if there's other
If I
things
can
you wanna
give,
do.
if I can give you 2
Sure.
and get rid of this defend, it's
Yeah,
pretty big.
I'm
moving
vibing, man.
forward.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
do that.
So yeah, okay.
So you get 2 block.
I get 2 block.
Yeah.
Cool, good turn 1.
Great. Okay.
Did you heal at start of combat? For
I did.
this? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to go to this. So the cultist is going to hit Wheeler, and each of them gets a little bit stronger. Cultists are going to hit me, do nothing, hit me, do nothing, and get stronger. And then the cultist is going to hit everyone for 2 and me for 3. So I will take 1 at the end of that.
I actually get hit for 4.
Yeah. Because right, you've got.
I got 2 powers.
Yeah. And then that's.
Poison damage. So
Yep.
it's going to take 3.
Yeah, and we remove a weak off of him too. Great. Okay, sound good?
Yep.
All right, this is going to be doing a big explosive 5 to everyone. That's pretty hot.
My Juggernaut is still in here. Can we roll the d6?
Yes.
It's a 2. Do we want that to be a different number?
You make it a 1.
I do have a body slam. I don't think we need 2 though. Not yet. Like, what do we bodies?
Well, if we clear another row of cultists, we're cooking. And if you double it, you might be able to one-shot both of them, right? Because they're vulnerable, so you only need 5. If you got more than that, you can full clear your row if you have 9.
All right, yeah. Let's change it to 1.
Okay, so who has the -1 relic?
Me.
Okay.
Yoink.
So this is a 1.
All right, so what would you do? What do you want for the Dolly's mirror? Do you want to?
Oh, right. Yeah, we could copy anything, right?
It's any relic. It doesn't have to be the
Any dice roll.
any dice relic. Yeah,
I mean, I think the doubler.
it's probably still
What
the
if you
best.
just draw another card? Because you got your body slam turn. Because you still don't have Juggernaut in play.
I don't have Juggernaut.
We could give you a card.
If I get the body slam, you said these were taking double.
No,
These are because they have
My guys.
vulnerable. So body slam on this, you only need 5 to kill them.
Yeah, I can kill Ben's row. Like if I get the double body slam.
I can start noxious. I can noxious fume anybody's row too.
Yeah. So I think if we clear your row, you only have to worry about that, and then you can, if you start fuming.
Go on.
8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I can also whale somebody's row too, which I plan to do.
If you can whale my row, that would
Yeah.
be great.
And then I'm going to probably have enough to full block, so I'm going to vigilance, and I can give you 2 more block as well, so you don't take much damage.
That would be tight.
Okay, yeah. So give me. I'm gonna double my necro.
Okay, let's do that.
I'm going
Well,
to.
remember, we don't get to triple the necro.
Yeah, yeah. It's just 2 instances of
double.
body slam, which is going to be enough to kill Ben's row.
No, it's body slam and then the next spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like another
So
attack.
it doesn't work that way. Yeah. So you
just
need
want
a
the card
second
drawing?
attack after.
I can kill 1 cultist then.
You can only kill 1. I mean, I have so much damage.
Yeah,
can
I
probably
mean, you
finish
don't have to
something
do any. You can like, yeah,
2, 3. Okay, then give me an extra card.
sure.
Yeah.
off. Come on, Juggernaut.
was
There it is. There it is. Now you can kill everything,
Thing
right?
is easy.
Yeah, maybe. I go to 2 and I'm going to Juggernaut, and now the guy hates me.
Yep.
I can do my stuff that doesn't really affect anybody's. If you want me to just get it out of the
Yeah,
way.
you can do you.
So I can piercing wail, which will give me 3 block. and it will
Weaken the other row?
Wheeler's row.
Yep.
This awakened one will never be at full power.
I hope so. More like a weakened one, am I right?
And then I will Noxious Fumes. So this is my actual powers that are in play. This is my retained. And then I will Poison Stab the awakened one, so it'll deal 1 and 2 more poisons.
So it's at 5, and then it goes to 146.
Yeah. If you're killing my stuff.
Do you want to go first, Wheeler?
I think you should use your big hits. Because I can deal... They're taking double damage, right? I kill one cultist. I can kill this cultist. And so there's a chance...
You don't have 2 body slams? You should have 2 body slams. You should be able to kill them both.
No, because we doubled the ink bottle to draw a card.
But we still rolled a 1, so doesn't your Necronomicon
Oh, yeah,
just
I
always
still
go 1?
have-
Yeah, you still have double...
So that I just get to kill...
Yeah, so if you get to kill both of that row, if you get at least 5 block...
I can do that.
Yeah, so if you put your block damage just like on
You don't need
these,
to tell me how to play
That's fair.
the character. Yeah, I was just
we're collaborating, but
confused
that's fair.
with... well, you're kind of crossing a line. It's okay. If I can kill... If I get 2 body slams,
Yep.
but I can kill this row.
You got it.
And then if you put all your damage up here, then I'm not taking anything because I have a bunch of blocks.
You got so much. Yeah.
So I am going to, I think, do this in a way where I just need to get up to 5. So if I ghostly armor,
Did you also, when you played your Juggernaut, get your 1 armor from your Birdface root?
I did not.
Yoink.
So that's instantly 2 damage somewhere.
I can put it on this
All right, it's at 7.
So I get 3. I go up to 4. I will put it on this one.
Okay.
Then I'm going to True Grit and exile
The
Exhaust.
defense. None defense.
Actually, this Flame Berry is probably...
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. 2 costs is not super exciting, especially when I have more draw. Up to 5. I'll put it on this one. Sure, why not? And then I'm going to Body Slam this for 10.
Donk, donk.
And then Body Slam this for 10.
Hell yeah. All right.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Pretty damn good, my man. All right, Serge. What do you got, Watcher Man?
So I'm in Wrath.
Yes, the wrath.
God, I hate this character.
When you were like, I'm cool to fill, I was like, all right. He's the Watcher Man.
Draw 3 cards if you lost combat this turn. I haven't taken damage in Act 3.
Hey, oh, right, you have no money. I was like, do you want a courier?
I could look. We could just know. All right, so I'm going to start by going into Inner Peace. So 3, Calm, 2 block.
Feel the peace.
I'm going to deal 2 damage, Wrath, to this one. 4 block, Wrath. Draw 2 cards. Gain 2 energy. I'm going to spend 1 energy to deal 4 damage to this one.
Whoa. All right. So that goes to 3.
Yeah. I'm going to cut through Fate to deal... Oh, my damage is a little bit awkward here. This is fine. I'm going to deal 4 damage and use the Awakened 1 buff there to get rid of the Vulnerable, because I'm wasting damage otherwise. So I'm going to do 4, and then 4, and then 2, and then 4.
Sure.
Sure.
Which I think is a better way to do it. So yeah, I'm going to do 4 damage to the boss.
All right. So this goes away, and it goes down to 142.
Yeah. 4 damage to a cultist. We only had 4 block? Yeah, only danced one time. I'm going to deal 2 damage to the boss.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to deal 4 damage to this cultist. All right, all of the cultists are dead.
All right.
So currently I'm taking 6 Hold on.
So hypothetically, in a video game, this guy is just going to stand up, and hopefully we don't get any more.
So 4, 6. I'd be taking 6. I'm going to use my 1 reserve energy to empty mind,
Yeah.
to draw 3 cards, go into neutral, gain 2 block, and then I take no damage.
So your deck is
Tiny.
It's a yeah. That's a tiny little that's the kind of shuffle when you're playing Magic. Someone goes cards in
Cards in
library.
deck.
4.
4, and then they go. And now I know what I'm doing for this game.
I pass.
No attacks.
I get a block. Oh wait, have you taken your turn?
I did, yes. At the end of this, I think so it's 7, but he's weak, and I've got 3, so I taking 4.
I wasn't able to vigilance you that turn. I'm sorry, because I focused on damage.
That's
I did say
okay.
I was going to hook you up.
That's okay. I'm gonna take 4.
You have a block potion.
I mean, you have, like, can you block potion target
fine.
another player?
Yeah.
Oh. You have that energy potion too, but whatever.
7, and I'd go to 3.
Are you in Wraith form?
Nope.
No.
Where did we go wrong? That's fine. I have a health potion. That's cool.
I mean, between the block potion and the health potion.
I'm vibing, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we will go. So he's dealing. Oh no, it's 7 minus 2, so it goes to 6. I'm blocking. Yeah, it's 3 damage, so I'd be going to 4. So.
5, 6, 7, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that happens. So everyone's getting attacked for 6 damage.
Oh.
Yeah. I think Wheeler's only get hit for 5 because he only got the 1 power, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Right,
One block.
and I'm taking 3, so I go to 4. That's cool. I'm fine.
Did it take the 2 from Juggernaut?
No,
It did
not yet.
not.
No.
So now we're going to right. It hasn't taken any of the damage.
Oh,
so
or the
this was
poison.
at 40. So in total, it's taking 7 damage on the end there. So it's gonna go like that. So it's at 133, and we can focus on it. I'm gonna just continue to hang on to this wraith form. At the start of turn, dunk.
Oh my god.
Where were you my whole life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crippling Cloud, you look like garbage now.
Can we get a roll with a d6?
Yeah, that matters. He's a die man. 4.
Take 1.
The boot.
Yeah, and I do have a potion, so we can make it literally any number we want at some point, but we can.
We gotta save for the big power move.
Yep. All right, it's attacking us for double attack, so a little bit spooky for those of us with powers in play. So I'm taking 4 and 4, which is 3 and 3 because of the weak. So I just have to block for 6.
Yeah, I'm in the exact same boat with no block. So it might be time for Ben to hop into Wraith form.
I can give you 2.
2 is not enough.
Yeah, I
I
can.
mean, if you can give me 4, then I will hang on. But
This time I can give you 4.
Let
This
me-
time I can give you 2 as well.
Let me find out. I'm gonna shrug it off to start. I get 2 block, deal 2 to it.
Yep. It's at 130.
I can give you 2.
All right.
You want 2 block then?
I'd love to block.
I'm going to go to 2 energy, and I'm going to True Grit Ben, getting rid of this.
Oh, right. And because you true gritted Ben, we don't
Yes.
juggernaut it.
I'm going to then Impervious and get 6 block, go up to 8.
So, sorry, that was 2 instances of this move, right?
No, just one.
Just one more.
Because the other one you got the block instead.
Right.
We're not giving it Vuln, are we?
I have no way to do that. No.
Like, I'm not going to... no? Okay, well, I'm just going to Body Slam it for 8.
All right. It's at 120. Okay.
I'm still going to take 2.
Well, no, I'm going to draw. Oh, you need another 2 after the 2 I gave you.
It's 6 damage, right? That's coming in.
I mean, you got a bunch of cards, or I mean, I guess you don't want to pitch the Wraith form, which is the spooky thing with the calculated gamble, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to dig and do stuff first, or do you want me to do my stuff?
I can't really dig, so
I can maybe try and do a weird turn and just try and draw into double block for you. Do you want me to see? Let me try and block for you.
okay.
you
If
cool
you
with
want
that?
to, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm at 4 energy.
I have the ability to give somebody energy too.
Yeah.
but-
So 3 calm. Play interpiece. I have 2 block. Then I'm going to eruption, gaining 1 energy and 2 block. I'm in wrath. I deal 2 damage to it. I draw 2 cards. Then I'm going to play 2 energy, enter calm, and give you 2 block by playing vigilance.
Thank you, sir.
Then I'm going to pay 1 energy, gaining 2, Gaining 2, go to neutral by playing Empty Mind. I don't think I shuffle this in. I draw 3 cards, and that's going to be the only card in my graveyard, which is going to be Vigilance, Inner Peace, Eruption. I'm going to pay 2 energy, entering Calm. To play Vigilance, I'm at 10 block. You get 2 block.
This is the highest block I've ever had.
How does it feel?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
you guys,
pretty good,
yeah,
huh?
you don't have to worry. You don't even look at things anymore.
Very peaceful.
Yeah.
Very peaceful.
Should I just do damage for the rest here?
So
Yeah,
safe-
I don't
so
need anything
safe.
else.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to play Tantrum. I deal 2 damage to it.
Okay.
I'm going to play Cut Through Fate. I deal 2 damage to it. I'm going to play Tantrum. I deal 4 damage to it. I wonder if... I honestly wonder if I have an infinite.
Do you want an extra energy help that?
No.
Okay.
But being able to draw my deck twice off of Vigilance, I think there's some loop where I'm actually up energy and I just don't know what it is yet.
That's fair. Maybe you'll find it near the end.
Yeah.
And then if you have an infinite,
Yeah.
you get your achievement.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Okay, I'm going to hit it with Bane, so it's going to take 4 damage. So it's going to go to there.
107.
Yeah.
It's getting lower.
It's getting lower. And then I don't really want to do anything else other than I could just Crippling Cloud it, I guess. So many exhausted things. I don't think it's going to get ads. It doesn't get ads in it.
We don't know. We have no
Doesn't
idea. We have no
I'm
idea.
gonna Crippling Cloud it.
All right.
So
That's
it
7
gets an extra
poison.
poison and
It's
another
so
week.
weak.
This dude's never attacking. The fact that it's only 1 damage less is poopy stinky. And then I think that's it for me.
At
You get
least
to retain 2 cards?
Yeah.
it affects both
Get
his.
to hang on to these.
It affects both his attacks this turn, which is kind of nice, though.
Yeah, the
That's
1
true.
week affects both attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's that. So, all right, it's going to deal an amount of damage to everybody. So for some people, it'll be for you it's
right.
6.
I get 1 block
Right.
and deal 1.
Is it only 1 damage?
Or 2. I'll deal 2. Excuse me.
So to Wheeler, it's going to do 6 damage in total.
Really?
Or sorry, it's going to deal 4 damage in total.
Yeah.
Even with the week?
Yeah,
And I
because you have
played-
power.
I
You have a
played
power.
1 power. Oh, is it +2 per power?
It deals extra damage to you equal to how many powers you haven't played. And so it's 2 instances of 3.
It's 2 instances of 3, but then that gets reduced to 2 instances of 2.
Yeah, so 4
Okay,
in total.
4.
Yeah. I take 6 in total. I go from 10 block to 4 block.
And same deal with me.
All right.
I go to 5 block. That's fine.
Okay. Rock and roll.
Ain't noise pollution.
Do we get its poison?
Oh, we haven't yet. 7.
I should really be paying attention to that.
98.
Yeah.
It's getting
Start
lower.
a turn. Doink.
I'm gonna block.
So yeah, it's just going back to this. It's just going to be dealing in 1 big hit. So in Surge's Mind case, it's 5. In your case, it's 4.
Okay. I'm good. And then I can give 5 block to anybody. I'm gonna start. I'm
I'd
gonna
take
start with
5.
the shrug it off, just to see if I can maybe give more. So I gain 3 block, draw a card, and I'll deal 2 to that.
Okay. What's that?
Just in case, I'm going to
96.
let me very quickly escape plan. To draw a card, if it's skill, I get a thing. If it's a skill, I get 1 block.
Okay. My block offer still stands.
Totally. I can bring mine up to an amount.
I can block for Ben, and you don't have to give up damage.
Great.
Yeah.
Would blocking for me inhibit you from doing more damage in any way?
A little, but I don't know. I don't.
Well, so I can make it a little bit less. So what I can do is I'm gonna so I've used none. I'm going to for 1. I'm gonna backflip,
Sure.
which gains me up to 3, and I get to draw 2 cards. Hey, look at this.
You're only taking 4. Yeah.
Do we roll?
Oh, we did
haven't
not.
rolled yet. It's a 3.
Then nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I can do 1 rotation and give Ben block, and then you can just fully cook on your side.
Great.
So it's 5 in total. So I mean, if you just want to give me 2 once, then I mean, I could also just backflip, and you don't have to give me.
Oh,
any.
did you draw backflip again?
I did not. I did. Yes, I literally just did that. Yes. So I do that. go to 1, and go to 5.
Okay. Careful, that's your exhaust pile.
Yeah.
More poison.
I don't know if I necessarily want to stab it. I kind of want to save those for later, but I think it's fine. My last one will just be poison stabbing it.
For 1 damage?
For 1 damage, and it goes to 10, and hey, you know what? I'm going to neutralize it and give it another
yeah.
week. And I'm cool to 5 there.
That's right. The stab is exiled.
Yes.
Or exhausted, rather.
This guy's he's just sitting there being like, haha, they don't know that I have a second form.
Wait.
Whereas you guys are all just saving your big attacks.
Could I be smarter about that?
Come on.
What do you want to do?
Instead of poison stabbing it, what did I do? And instead of backflipping, I guess I drew your stuff. Never mind. No. That wouldn't work anyway. We're fine. Keep going. You do you.
All right. You're not taking any damage?
Nope.
Great.
I blocked all for myself.
Yes, you
My
did.
man.
I'm
Oh,
a
man.
big boy.
Yes, you did. I already shrugged it off. I'm going to use 1 energy to ghostly armor.
Okay.
I go up to 6 block, 2 to that.
Yeah, 92.
I'm going to use 1 energy to sentinel.
90.
Up to 9 block, 2 to that. Then I'm going to go down to 0 energy and true grit, exiling my base
88.
defend up
Yep.
to 10 block, 2 to that.
All right.
You got the last 2 that came in?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you were doing it?
88, yeah. All right. And if you do my damage now.
I will do your damage.
So 2 block, calm, 2 damage, tantrum. 2 damage. Draw tantrum. I'd like to do 4 damage. How much damage am I taking? I'm taking 4.
Yes.
I think after this turn, I can set up a loop.
Really?
Where
Or like not in, but like you're doing the
no,
same
like
thing every
literally
turn?
every turn I just gain 14 block and body slam.
Tight.
Sick.
Or 12 block and body slam. That's
Tight.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Should I try and figure out this infinite or no?
Take a second, figure it out.
Yeah. Because I know all the cards in my deck. I start with 4 energy every turn. So like if I vigilance empty mind, let's just go for the combo here. I'm not going to worry about the damage. If I vigilance, I go into calm. I gain. I'm going to give you 2 block to do 2 damage to it.
I'll deal 2 damage.
Then I empty mine. I gain. I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Then I inner peace. Wait, I'm already in calm. Then I eruption, which I've already done. So I'm going to gain 2 damage to it. And then I okay, then I eruption. I want it has to be a loop. It has to be a loop. I have to play the same cards over and over, otherwise it doesn't do anything.
So you emptied your mind. You
Yes.
wouldn't have been in calm, right? You would have actually been in neutral.
Okay, so I do want to enter calm. So I enter peace to enter calm. I have 10 block.
Sorry, hold on one sec. So before you play Wrath, you were in neutral. Then you just played Wrath, you're in Wrath now. Right?
Sure.
I'm just saying. So, but basically, if we wind it back or whatever, before you played Wrath, you the last thing you did was play Empty Mind.
Sure.
You should have been in neutral. You said you were in calm.
Okay.
You gave
so
yourself
then,
2.
Okay, so I should be at 1 energy then. Okay. So there is no infinite right now. I'm gonna end the turn in calm with 12 block.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that you
No,
didn't,
no,
you
that's
didn't
fair.
go into
No.
your infinite being like, I figured it out, and then be like, yes, but you started in a lie. But I think you're getting there. I mean, nobody's taking any damage this turn, which is pretty amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and right. God, I always got
I
to
go to 13 block and deal 2.
2, and I deal 10.
My man.
Great. And then I'm just gonna remove this. We all know that nobody's taking any damage. Everybody resets their block. And I tick this up on him.
6, 7, 8, 9.
So if I have an empty deck, and I would draw 3 cards,
You shuffle your deck and draw.
I would draw the third one. So like if I have empty mind, right?
Yep.
So I play empty mind. I only have 2 cards in my draw pool.
Yep.
Do I also draw empty mind because I draw 1, 2?
I think the
Or do
card,
I just
the card
lose-
resolves and then goes into your discard.
Okay, so
is-
it can't draw itself.
No. If Rushdown wasn't once per turn, that wasn't infinite.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that. I know that.
Can we get a die roll, please?
I think we're
5. Woo! All right.
So many things.
It's weak.
Or weak or vulnerable.
Both.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, we bought both
That's
of
the
them.
wrong one.
And I draw an extra card. And I'll deal 1 damage to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's dealing 7 in total.
Did you iterated the?
I did.
Yeah. I mean, if we give you the vulnerable hits, you double whatever your booty
Yeah,
slam
I can
is.
deal like 40 damage to
Yep.
it with 1 attack.
Sick.
And I might even be able to do this twice.
So this is the same hit that did a bunch of damage to me last time.
I think it's 9. I don't think it's hitting this turn.
Oh, tight.
It's at what?
It's at
Fun-
63.
Yeah. It's
Functionally, it's at 6 or 53 or 52.
Oh, because of poison as well.
yeah. Let me cook a little bit
Yep.
here.
Okay.
I'm gonna shrug it off. I get 3 block, draw a card, 2 to that.
Yeah. 61.
I'm going to shrug it off. I get 2 block, and I draw a card.
59.
I am going to. I want to use that. Okay, I can't go infinite this turn.
I think you said-
Infinite.
Yeah. You've established
You
the
get a
thing you're
reliable
doing.
turn every turn. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go down to 1, and I'm going to Burning Pact by exiling this True Grit to draw 2 cards, which that's the one that I know. If I get a little lucky on this, then I can really set myself up here. I don't know. I give it to you.
I'm gonna cut.
The other one. Okay. Then I. Do you have the card that gives me an energy or somebody energy?
I don't.
I don't
Sorry,
need-
bro.
No, it's fine. I don't need to do it this turn. I'm going to go to 1, and I'm going to Ghostly Armor to get 3 energy up to 8.
It's at 57.
Then I'm going to.
Do you want me? No, I can't give you. I can just play Vigilance once.
I don't think it's
to
done
give
in
you
this
2
turn.
block.
If you Vigilance once, yeah, I can deal 20
Okay,
damage.
so give me a second. I'm going to enter neutral by playing Empty Mind, drawing these 2, and this is the only card in my graveyard. That's how we've decided that works, right?
Yeah.
I have 2 block, then I'm at 5. Then I'm going to play 2 to go calm, and then play Vigilance and give you 2 block to deal 2 damage to it as
I
well.
go up to 10.
There we go.
I am going to use my block potion, actually. I think to kill.
Just for 4 damage?
It's at. Well, I think we can kill. What else do you have?
I have
in
everything.
turn?
I have my full turn. I have.
How much damage do you think you can push out?
It has to be. Well, we want the biggest hit to be the first thing hitting.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
All right, we'd have to lead with you on that one. So what are you dealing currently?
I would deal 24 damage with my body slam.
So 24. So that's 35 that it would be taking, including my poison. I also haven't gone. I can do some. I can sink in.
So
39, 41.
So it's at 55 right now.
Yeah.
And then it would take 24, so that goes to 31.
So minus 41. That is the.
I just have to do 10?
You have to do 10 damage.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
we
easy
can do
peasy. And that saves the potion in case, because we don't know what the next phase is.
that. I can save the potion and then just kill it.
Yeah, I do worry about like a big turn, maybe killing Ben.
And then it would only deal 20. My slam's only dealing 20, and it goes to 35. Then it would go to 33, and then it would take at least 11. So that's 22. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't die if I don't potion. You can do 22 damage, or you two can do 22 damage.
So I'm already dealing 11 in total. I'm dealing 15, 17.
So you're dealing an additional 6. 'Cause that's including the poison.
I'm dealing an additional 6 on top of my
And
poison.
then how much you need from me?
I just lost count.
I know it's so.
Sorry. Okay. So let's make it a bit easier on yourself. How much damage are you doing without the potion?
Without the potion, my body slam is dealing 20 damage, and I have an additional 2 damage from my juggernaut.
Right,
So
okay.
I'm doing a total of 22
22
damage with
damage.
this theoretically.
With my poison, that will be 33.
Yep.
Plus an extra 6, that goes to 39. So 39 minus
55. I have to do
55.
16.
Yeah.
16.
Can you do 16?
1, 2, 2, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16. Without doing any kind of weird looping.
Great.
And
Okay.
let's do that.
Then I'm going to body slam it for 20.
Okay. It takes 20.
It's at
It goes down to 35.
35.
Okay.
All right, you do your stuff, Ben.
Great. I deal 6 damage in total to it, and I guess defend 1.
Okay, so it's at 31.
Yep.
It gets a little bit weirder for Watcher math.
Totally. Yeah.
But yeah.
You do
Okay.
your best. And in an absolute worst case scenario, I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
I can catalyst, but we probably don't want that.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to it.
Okay.
I draw these 2 cards because I haven't drawn off Wrath yet.
29.
Then I'm going to deal 4 damage to it. Do we want me to be the safest here? Or do you want me just to push the damage?
Just push the damage.
Okay. I'm going to deal 2 damage to it. I'm going to deal 4 damage to it.
19. So you need to deal 6 more damage.
I'm 1 rotation short. I need to go back 1. So then I have to
What was the
go.
last thing you did? 4 damage?
I put in 4 damage to it. I have to inner peace. If I inner peace and then I empty mind, draw 2 cards, draw it back.
Oh, sorry.
That is 6 damage. Okay, hold on. So if I inner peace and go to calm, then I because I keep stupid rushdown not drawing again each time.
Takreen says y'all missed 2 damage when Ben hit for 6. Serge only actually put 4.
Oh, then we're actually fine.
Thank
so
you,
then,
Takreen. Thane?
So then I'm not going to do the calm line. I'm going to stay in wrath. This is going to be in the hand. All right, and then I'm here, and I'm going to do 4 damage. And then I'm going to do the last part, which is the 2, because I was too short, right?
Right. So it goes to 16, and then the last 2 puts it to.
The last 2 would put it to 14.
Yeah.
Oh my God, are we going to be off by 1? Then you do 2
So
And
on the
then
end
12.
step, and then we do 11. We actually did it.
No.
No, because then I do 2 more damage.
Yeah.
And then when we go to the end step, he gets 1 armor and you do 11 poison,
2.
and we overkilled it by exactly 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
am before that.
Yeah.
I am going to use the purity potion, and I'm going to exhaust these 3.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know where these potions go.
All right. So he loses all of these things.
I'm also going to retain my block
Sure.
with the caliber.
Now see my true form.
Awaken phase 2. It's got 150 HP. Okay. Wow, these are some big hits. Void. Whenever you draw a, it's going to put goop into our thing. You must immediately pay energy to exhaust it if able.
Yep.
And so the second move. So once it does it, yeah.
I only have, these are the 5 cards in my deck.
That's so funny. All right. Okay, rock and roll. So hold on, I got it.
So
Wait,
upkeep,
does-
we put 1 poison on
Does
it,
that
right?
count as having only 5 cards? I guess exhaust doesn't count as.
No,
like,
I wouldn't
removing
call
them.
that a
Yeah.
5-card deck.
I've got this exhausted.
Wow.
Yeah. And we get a roll. This is
Right.
also going to be kind of cool. 5. Okay.
Do we want a 5?
1 damage to that.
Okay.
It gets weak and vulnerable. I draw a card, but I don't have a deck.
There's got to be a achievement for killing the final boss with a boot.
That'd be tight.
Do we still take? We no longer take power damage now, which is kind of sick. So we're all taking 7 damage right now. Do you want to go first?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, start. Yeah, you're.
Yeah, let me do the. I'm going to start by ghostly armor. So I get 3 block. I go up to 14. Puts 2 damage on it.
Pretty stoked that he didn't resummon guys.
Yeah, same actually.
Oh wait, no, I don't do that to start. Never mind. At DM, I don't do it.
Because you got to put something in your graveyard to.
First, I body slam.
Well, then we lose the vulnerable. Like, is it worth it to set up a bigger one?
This is going to be, I believe, more
In the grand
damage.
scheme- In the grand scheme.
Are you
Grand
at 12
scheme
right now?
things? I'm at 11.
At 11. I mean, that'd be 22 damage.
22 damage for this,
That's 20.
and then I get to do it 2 more times.
Sure.
Or I get to go 22 plus an additional 14 plus an additional 19 if I do it this way,
Sure.
or even more.
Sure.
So okay, I'm going to body slam, deal 22.
Okay. It's at 127.
Then I am going to shrug it off,
It's going to take 2.
where I go to 3, I go up to shrug it off plus. I go up to 14. This is my deck, so it gets shuffled, so it's
Yep.
here. Then I'm going to body slam it for 14.
Judge, my opponent isn't shuffling.
I guess this is a 50-50 with the shrug it off.
Yeah,
that's
but worst
fine.
case scenario, you draw the other shrug.
Yes, I'm going to go to. I used 2, so I'm going to go down to 2 and shrug it off, which puts me up to 18.
See,
Alright.
the Ironclad is the real endgame boss.
It's
the,
true.
the exhaust deck is so powerful.
Yeah.
I'm going to shrug it off, going up to. I cap at my armor.
Chivo!
I draw a card. Then I'm going to body slam it for 20.
Sick.
And who needs 3 armor?
We'll wait till we figure stuff out.
Yeah.
Because it's currently hitting both of us for 7.
Yep.
Do you want to go? Do you want to try and block on your turn? What are you doing?
Sure. I mean, all right. I'm gonna escape plan.
Yep.
Draw a card if it's a skill. It is. I gain a block, so I have to go to 1.
Woo.
I mean, I can give Wheeler an energy and have him continue to.
Oh,
I'm
out of
out
draw
of draw
engine.
now.
Oh, you know, I'm running more draw.
I don't even think he can do any more damage because he's capped too.
Yeah.
So I'm still at 3. I mean, I'm probably just kind of chilling and blocking here.
Are you at the point where you want to just play Wraith form and then not worry about it anymore? and just
Yeah,
go
I
all in
mean
on
that's kind of
damage?
it. I'm gonna go 3. I mean, it's not giving me extra damage, but yes, I will. I guess I could just do that. God, I don't really want to lose my catalyst. I'm in this weird part where I can't actually draw into any cool shit.
Can you do both? Like you can energy? You have an energy part, right?
Yes, I don't. He's got no poison really.
Oh, there's only one.
Yeah, you can't dig for
you don't
poison
have the retain?
without.
I do. I can keep this going, which is what I've been doing. But calculated gamble discards my whole hand, which includes the shit that I'm
Right.
retaining.
Can you just retain this and gamble?
No,
No.
that's not how retain works. Retain is only at your end step when you would discard your
Even
hand.
with the runic pyramid?
Yeah, yeah. Retain is if you like. It retains like.
Basically, at the end of your turn, when you would discard a card, retain keeps it. It doesn't prevent you from discarding it to
Yeah,
a
retain
effect.
cards are not discarded at the end of the player's turn.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm saying, like, can't you just retain these, not gamble this turn, and then just set up Wraith form?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like retaining both of these together necessarily, because again, if I ever want to do this, I have to get rid of this,
Yeah.
and it's like usually I'm gonna use this first, but then this kind of goes away.
Sure.
How many cards left in your deck? Does it make
Most,
sense?
I like literally just shuffled, so.
Okay. I was wondering, like, if there's a world in which
I
maybe...
know it's a very unhappy. Well, like we're doing fine. I mean, I have this scry, so I can go like, hold on, I could literally scry right now. So backflip, neutralize, and strike. So I can just like throw these all in the bin if I want to.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of just chill in here. I only have one block, so it's like.
Well, then let's wait.
Well,
let's wait for your turn, because then maybe I can give you block. And if
I don't need block. I'm in Wraith form.
Oh, you did play Wraith
Yes.
form. I wasn't sure. Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna vibe, I guess.
So I ended the turn in Wrath, which is fascinating. I'm going to start with a Cut Through Fate, dealing 2 damage to it. Which one do I want to draw? I've decided I'm going to draw Inner Peace. I'm going to enter Calm by playing Inner Peace. I'm going to empty my mind, going to neutral. It's deterministic. That's my deck. That's my library now. I have 3 energy. I'm in neutral. I have 4 block. I'm going to enter Calm. I haven't actually used Wrath yet. Inner Peace is in my graveyard. I have 6 block. I'm going to play Eruption, dealing 4 damage. I gain 1 energy. I draw these 2 cards. I've now used my 1 rush down. This is what I'm talking about. Like, God, I feel like I'm so close to an infinite.
Probably, yeah. Maybe just like one more card draw or something.
It's like, is Inner Peace? I think Inner Peace, Empty Mind, Cut Through Fate might be infinite. If I start with Cut Through Fate, so Cut Through Fate. I'll try it. So Cut Through Fate is going to draw Eruption, which is fine. All right. So Cut Through Fate. I'm going to deal 2 damage. I'm going to draw Eruption. I'm going to enter Calm by playing Inner Peace. I'm going to gain 1 energy, playing Empty Mind, drawing these 2.
I think we forgot 4 damage.
I'm in neutral.
No, it's a 79.
I'm back at 2. I'm going to enter Calm through Inner Peace. I'm going to gain an energy. I'm going to do 2 damage with Eruption. See if I could draw 2 there, then it's infinite. I mean, I'm bored of trying to figure this out. I'm going to do 4 damage. I'm going to do another 2 damage.
It's not infinite. There's a way that you can set it up that you can, like, maybe get lucky
Yeah.
with the cuts and...
There's a weird thing, or I can set it up, but I'm doing like 1 damage at a time or something like that, which is kind of weird. So yeah, I'll do another 6 damage. I'll end the turn.
Rock and roll. Okay. Okay, it deals 6 damage to everybody.
I also hit it for another 2.
Oh, yep.
No, you can't because you're capped on block.
Oh, I just don't actually gain the block.
I can't.
Yeah.
If you're capped on block, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, then I'm gonna before we go anywhere, I ghostly armor Ben.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I don't need it, but
Or
yeah,
someone.
I appreciate it.
Ghostly armor anyone, so I don't lose this.
Oh yeah, you have to play it. Yeah, good call.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna deal 6 damage to everybody. I only ever take 1 going forward, so. Alright, come on, baby. Ben wants to show up to the party. 4.
1 damage.
Hell yeah.
It's paying off.
The boot.
Oh. Oh. There we go. There we go. There we go. You kill it.
Hey, can Ben go?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do you, bud.
All right, I would like to use this energy potion
Yep.
and go to 5. The most energy Ben has ever had.
You love to see it.
Yeah, I'm going to start with this bouncing flask. It's going to go to 5.
Yep.
I'm going to poison stab it. It takes 1 and goes
1 poison
to
or 2 poison?
2.
Okay.
I would like to burst.
For 0.
For 0. I would like to catalyst to put it at
21. It's capped.
It's capped.
Yep. Yep.
Yay!
Not the 30. Yeah. And again, not that it matters, but your poison stab is also big exiled.
Yeah, both of these are. And then I still have 2 energy, I think. I didn't even need to do what I did. Right, so it's going to be doing this. It's going to be putting crap in our bin.
Oh, we haven't even been crapped yet.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be dead before then
I'm-
because Wheeler's going to do, I mean, I guess less damage than the previous time.
Yeah. It's still gonna do a good amount of damage.
I'm going to go 1 So I'm going to 1 for acrobatics.
Sure.
I'm going to draw 3.
Oh,
discarding
Bane's
1.
big.
Yeah, I will Bane, so it'll take 4.
It's at 65.
Anybody want? I'll hang out and can maybe give somebody some energy.
Sure.
Yeah, we effectively just have to deal 35 damage and then we win.
Oh, yeah, that won't be a problem.
Oh, Wheeler, you drew really well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pretty good.
I'm going to go to 3 in Ghostly Armor. I get 3 block, deal 2.
63.
I am then going to shrug it off to go up to 6
Yep.
and deal 2.
61.
I'm going to draw this Ghostly Armor. I am then going to, I guess, loot my shrug it offs. No, I need to Ghostly Armor.
You just not do more damage if you just punch now or no?
If I slam and then flip a coin.
Because if you flip a coin, you just end up looping block anyways.
Yeah, if Ben wants to give me, I mean, it's probably just dying this turn. Anyways.
Yeah, brother.
You want to
I'm
green
gonna
that potion now?
I'm gonna use the block potion.
All right, so now it's at 59.
I go up to 8, takes 2.
Yeah.
I am going to body slam it for 8.
All right, goes down to 51.
I'm going to go to 1 and shrug it off. I go up to 10.
It's at 49. The 50-50.
Oh. I am going to go to 0 energy. I'm going to Ghostly Armor for 3.
It's at 47.
Takes 2. I mean, Ben, if you want to give me the energy, I'll do even more. I get an energy, I use it. I'm going to Sentinel Plus.
45.
Go up to 15 block. And then go to Body Slam for 15.
Nice, even 30, which is, you know what? I'm going to play Vigilance. I gain 4 block. Pass the turn, let it die to poison. So that's exactly 30. Y'all.
We did it!
Chun chun!
Wow, that felt pretty. You two didn't even
That felt
move.
pretty easy.
I'm the only one who's sweating over here
Yeah.
with my weirdo thing.
Yeah,
But,
I took literal actual 0 damage in Act 3.
Yep.
The Watcher.
GG. Okay.
Yeah, so I feel confident there was some kind of loop in the cards that I had, and I'm a little bit annoyed that my brain was too fried to figure it out.
Yep. Okay, hold on. So what happened? How does this work?
We have slayed the Spire.
Well, I mean,
It is
kind
forced.
of.
It's forced to concede.
So, game end, reset. When you finish a game, win or lose, reset the game by flipping all of your upgraded cards back to.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, and you start there. No, I mean that's it.
There is a set of achievements that you get for each of the beat.
Yes,
Act
yeah. So
3.
we actually in the book here. So in the unlock section on here. Oh, there we go. So for each boss that we've defeated, I grabbed that marker. Where'd the marker go? I gave it to you.
I gave it back.
Or did I put it in my pockets? Where'd the marker go? That's fine. I'll grab another one.
Gone forever.
Forever.
How did we lose a marker? We didn't
Yeah,
even get up.
canonically, we still have to go to Act 4. And there is Act 4 in this, but we actually can't go to it in your first run, much like in a... Well, you know, if they made a video
it's in
game
the
for
box.
this.
It's in the box.
Yeah, it's in the box.
It's in the box.
Well, that's fine. I'll just put a thing in there. Oh, there's a little cube over here, too. Tight. So whenever you finish a game, each player checks 1 box per boss defeated, plus 1 extra box each. So we got, like, the Ironclad... The Silent, the Defect, nope, not the Defect. Damn it, get out of here. You need to earn your shit. And then we have to do this extra 3. Because it's 3 bosses plus 1 extra.
Now, does the extra boss that you fought count as a boss?
That's an event. That's not a boss fight.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Defect.
Defect, you didn't do it.
I mean, you can just scribble all over this to cover it up.
Yeah. Great. And then it also says when you beat an Act 2 boss, Act 3 if you're playing solo, unlock Ascension 1. To unlock higher Ascensions, you must be playing with the modifiers of all previous Ascension levels to defeat the Act 2 boss, or Act 3 if you're playing solo. So whenever you're doing an Ascension, whenever you're playing, you will always unlock and get better stuff as soon as you get past Act 2.
Okay.
That there is always progression. You don't have to play on the highest ascension you've achieved, although you may need to revert changes to some decks to play on lower ascensions once you've done it. So I think what we can do is this last little bit, if we wanted to, was actually show off what happened here. I'm sure people would love to see things getting opened.
So you unlock 1 and 2 now for
We
everybody.
unlock 1 and 2 of every of those 3 decks, as well as we get to open this Ascension 1 deck here.
Stop.
So don't until you reach Ascension 1, so we can actually crack this bad boy open.
So Ascensions are a thing in other versions of
Yes.
this game.
If they exist.
So this is the whole Ascension deck. I think it actually just gives you the entirety of it. So now what you can do is it has a little fire in the top corner here, and it is giving harder elites is Ascension 1. So there's the 3
okay.
for this one, the 3 for this one, and then the 3 for this one, and then it actually says in the thing. So these next events are 3, which is harder events in the thing. So and then it just kind of continues going through there.
I see. So these replace the previous guys.
Yeah, and then for us, we get to unlock this. New abilities.
Yeah, it's interesting. This is sort of a halfway between a legacy, like it's a legacy kind of thing, except it's not like a rip up the cards, you can't play again kind of thing, which is nice.
So hold on here. There's a bunch of unlockies.
So it looks like we're also unlocking colorless cards too.
Yeah, well, it's basically now it's just honor system. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want, really. But it's like, okay, so these will be so we've got fire breathing for the
Iron Chad.
Yeah, for your friendo. Whenever you draw any of those or a curse, deal 2 damage to any row. And you also there's a power through, 3 to any player, and that. There's an evolve that you also get, the old evolve deck, whenever you draw any of those. So I mean, yeah, you're getting all those pieces.
Yeah.
Immolate is also here, 5 damage to an entire row.
But put two things in you.
And then we also did number 2, so you get access to Havoc. Draw 1 card, immediately play it for its 0 energy, and exhaust all sorts of power. Another Havoc. There is Rampage, X, where X is the number of cards in your exhaust pile.
Yeah, I like that one.
Corruption.
How many were in your exhaust pile at the end of the last game?
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 11.
Nice.
Oof.
We
That's
also
like a body
you
slot.
get to add another golden ticket to the deck, which is
I mean,
really
that makes sense because your deck is getting diluted,
I'm
right?
sorry to tell you, Entrench is at 3.
Why even play?
Okay, for me, I get access to Reflex.
You get the discard enabler, essentially.
Yeah, it seems like this is it. Yeah, so there's prepared. Yeah, it's the Madness deck is here. So unplayable. If you discard this, you get a bunch of energy. Grand Finale can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. 10 damage.
Sick.
Distraction once per turn. Once per turn when you put a token on an enemy. Gain 2 block.
I guess token is instead of the word status or something.
Yeah. Hey, there's choke. 3 attack and +1 damage for each weak and poison on the target. Interesting.
Oh.
It's pretty. Wait, +1 damage for each?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you'd have been hitting this homie for a bajillion.
For 33. Okay, all right, yeah, totally. Corpse Explosion.
Each.
Poison, attached to the target when it dies, deals 6 damage to anything in its row. And another golden ticket. That's that for me. We don't have anything for Johnny Lightning as
Charles Lightning.
Charles Lightning.
Charles
Sorry,
Lightning.
My bad. Surge, you get.
Mr. the Rocket, Charles Lightning,
Yeah.
Lady Knives, and the artist formerly known as the Watcher are their full titles.
Okay. You get Worship,
Yeah.
which is gain X +1 of these, which is pretty. What does that turn into? Retain. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, there it is. The flurries.
Now, did they? I need to read this one. What's the math
One
on this?
plus deals an additional 1 if you switch stances this turn. Oh,
Okay,
it doesn't
so-
return to your
No,
hand.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Ah, stinky.
Yeah.
What's the flip side?
It deals 2.
It deals 2, yeah. So
So it'd be
typically,
4. I mean, 4 damage for 0 energy is
pretty good.
still pretty good, but it's not as ridiculously cracked as the other version.
Blasphemy. 2. Your next attack is played 3 times.
I mean, let's be real. The Watcher needed some nerfs.
Yeah.
Like compared to other stuff. I mean,
Exhaust your draw pile.
interesting.
Yeah, your next attack is played 3 times, exhaust your draw pile. That's pretty tight. Nirvana, whenever you scry, gain 1. Foresight, start a turn before you draw, scry 3. You got the old Weave, 1 damage, and if you would discard this card while scrying, instead play it and it deals 5.
Oh, interesting.
That's fun. Conjure Blade, when played, place cubes on this equal to X plus 1. Your starter strikes deal extra damage equal to the number of cubes on this. That's so cool. Okay. And an extra golden ticket. There you go, and that's all the stuff we unlock. So this, basically what's going to happen is these 2, for example, will go into the rare pile. These will all go into your potential upgrades, and now the next time somebody plays, they've got access to all this cool stuff. And like, again, if you want, you could just
Add everything.
add everything.
Yeah.
Like it's really up to you.
I mean, I guess we could have done that at any time.
Yep.
We really could have. I mean, especially too. I mean, if you're somebody who is aware of this game and stuff like that, you're probably fine to just do it. Like I imagine something like this is, it's keeping back some of the more technical things, I suppose, that you could do with it. But I mean, we were getting pretty technical as this was going around. But this was great.
This game rules.
This game is very, very good. I'm happy that we have it, and it'll be a nice one to put in the back pocket for when we need more. I'm sure, people can give up 3 Thursdays or 2. I mean, I like the idea of a long game that starts and then just ends if you die in an act or whatever. So. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in. We hope you had a lot of fun, and maybe you're watching this. Maybe if you're coming back to this now, and Slay the Spire 2 is out. What a simple world. Look at how it. I mean, what a simple time this is, where we're playing with these basic moves. I'm excited to see how is it in Slay the Spire 2 land. Is it nice? Is it beautiful? Is it all we ever wanted it to be?
No.
But I have been Ben the Silent, Wheeler the Ironclad,
Booty Bash.
Surge the Watcher,
This close to an infinite.
and Paul the Musical. And we will see you next time. Bye.